Alright. We'll watch some of this, I guess. When evil teens think murder is hilarious.
Three doors down so you can't ignore it.
Hi, Grandma. Have you heard from Mom? There's like a part of me that knows I should feel bad, but I can't feel anything for it. I don't know what to do.
I'm not gonna get a birthday or Christmas and disowned by my entire family.
Dude, I'm not even getting to work. Come on.
Shh. Someone's about to get fired. I'll hunt you down like Tyrannosaurus.
On the afternoon of November 2nd, 2018, as the Volusia County officers respond to a 911 call about a burglary, little did they know they were actually stepping into the most...
Yo, sorry if I'm pausing. Have you guys ever seen that thing where like they studied like psychopaths' brain or whatever, and it's like actually different from a normal human being? And I don't know. A lot of times I feel like these people, like they say they hear voices and shit. That means they gotta be like schizo and shit. And that's why we're always like, oh, how the fuck could they do this? How, you know? They just have issues, bro. They have hella issues.
...disturbing case Volusia County had ever
React to something fun. Jonathan, send something fun to react to, bro.
seen.
911, where's your emergency?
I just got home.
Outdoor boys?
And my house is completely trashed. It looks like someone broke in the side door.
Okay, how long have you been gone?
I've been gone all school day.
Are you there by yourself?
Yeah.
How old are you?
15.
I need you to take a deep breath. I'm going to ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay. My mom's car is here and it's on, and she's not home. And she's supposed to go to work today, and I can't find her.
Okay. Your mom's car is there. Is there any other way she ever get to work? Does she ever get a ride from anyone else?
No, the car is on. It's turned on.
The car is on, and you're sure she is not there?
I searched the entire place. I've been here for like 8 minutes. I've been looking. I can't find her.
I'm right here with you, okay? What's your name?
All right, my full name is Gregory Logan Ramos.
Is there anybody that has made any
How old
threats
is
to
this
your
guy?
mom or to you? Or
No.
As the 911 operator is gathering information...
Yo, Chalak, I'm doing one reaction, and you guys tell me, react to this, react to that, react to this, react to that. Like, what am I supposed to do, bro? He literally said it. I was zoned out, bro. I was not paying attention. Let's remind me then. How old is he?
15-year-old Gregory. Officers are arriving on the scene.
Monty? Gail?
I copy that.
Elaine Clevenger? Where does she work? She works at an architecture firm up in Orlando.
Is she normally home this time of day?
Oh, she gets home at 6:30.
Okay.
Does she actually leave for work before you? She dropped me off, and then she usually just heads back to the Sunrail and hops in the train with her bike. And does anybody else live here? What's again? My dad and my 2 step-siblings. Where are they at? My dad is on a business trip in Seattle. He'll be back this afternoon at 6:30.
Okay.
And then the 2 stepchildren have their moms. But everything is gone. Like, except for like the mounted TV on my wall, there's everything is gone.
Hoping to gain some insight into this burglary, 2 officers take a walk through Gregory's house. To their horror and shock, the home had been trashed beyond recognition. Every part of the house has been rifled through. The bedroom's closets are emptied out and dumped all over the floor. In the kitchen, every single cabinet was open and rifled through, including those under the sink. Glass littered the floor of the kitchen
The
as the
crime is so
burglars had
forced,
taken it
yeah.
upon themselves to smash all the
Yeah.
glassware.
That's weird. Why is there all this crap up here spilled?
But a lot of times it's hard to tell if they're lying or not. Because you don't know how people act when they're like traumatized
The
and
damage
shit.
around the house is more severe than a standard burglary, and the officers can't help but wonder if maybe these
They took
burglars
his
had a
goose
personal
out of-
vendetta against Gregory's mother Gail or his family. As the officers make preparations to take 15-year-old Gregory back to the station so he can be comfortable while they process the home, one of the neighbors approaches them.
Just I do have a key to their house, but I haven't been up here since yesterday evening, or after you and I spoke.
Yeah.
I talked to his parents.
Okay.
As I told them, this young man has some depression problems really bad.
Has she had any issues with him lately? Or?
No, not that I know of.
While processing continues at the house, Gregory is taken to the station. Seeking comfort and
My guess is
support,
that
he
the
calls
kid
Ken
unalive his
Jones,
mom and
his
his kid,
sponsor
so-
with the police explorers. a youth program.
Yeah, I mean,
that
based on the
allows
title,
teens
yeah.
interested in law enforcement to learn the basics.
Skip to the part where
and
he
help their
starts
local
laughing
sheriff's
manically.
office. Ken meets Gregory at the station, and the two sit down for a chat in the following never-before-seen footage. It's been analyzed by a qualified team, including a licensed professional counselor, a licensed attorney.
Yeah, I
and a
think these people, the people that interview the serial killers or anybody who commits a crime, bro, they're so good at their fucking job, bro. Like, they'll always get you. They'll always catch you lying, bro.
former detective,
The
former
detectives-
licensed
oh,
polygraph
yeah, whatever.
examiner, and former hostage negotiation commander and instructor.
I wonder how much they
While
get
Ken
paid and
helps
shit.
calm
They
Gregory
not?
down, he
Bro, they
notices
are,
some
bro.
bruises on Gregory's face.
I gaslighted.
What happened here?
Oh my god.
I got in a fight yesterday with one of my friends. I didn't see that yesterday. I had makeup. Right. It was a conversation with my friends. We got into a disagreement, but I solved the problem. I talked it out with him, and we made up, and he apologized for hitting me, and I accepted it. What was his name? We hugged it out. My friend, Joe. Joe? Does the SRD know about the fight? The who? The SRD resource officer. No, there was no fight. He just came up. He's like, Greg, and I was like, what? He kind of punched me. What the hell, dude? I didn't hit back or anything. It was just, and I was like, okay, well, calm down. Let's talk it out. And talked it out. So what's Joe's last name? I don't know. So he's your friend? To be honest.
Yeah, you see, like, he's already fucking up.
Who does that? Point of the matter is, though, we made up. It was just a conversation that happened. There wasn't anything too important. We talked it out, and we hugged, and it was like, dude, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. And he was just...
Bro, that's the scariest shit ever, bro. Like, this guy, based on this, right? Like, he just unalived his mom, and he's acting like nothing's wrong, bro. That's fucking insane.
I'm sorry for making that mistake. Well, what time this happened yesterday? Ballpark of the afternoon. But I saw you like what? What time did you get out of the fair? Well, I got there at 7. Okay. I just seen that you put makeup on it before you came out. Yeah. So you conceal it.
He's making it up.
Because I didn't want to work.
Based on the title of the video, yeah.
That's reasonable.
The longer he chats with Ken, the more Gregory
What he can
worries
do,
about his mother.
He has no options, bro. He doesn't even seem like he's going through his mother's loss. He doesn't seem sad. He doesn't, I think this reminds me of something. I think this was mental illness.
Any developments have been made. If anything
played
happens,
off so hard in
they're
America.
going to tell you everything that goes on. But I'm trying to make sure that you are the right. Because, when you called me, you were very upset. So it's just oh, no.
He seems pissed.
Okay. Well, she had called me earlier. I could have come down here earlier with you. That's why I wanted to come down here and make sure that you're okay. Look at me for a second. No matter what's happened, it's very important. So whatever it is, if you're up front and honest, even like remember what Joe's last name is. Mm-hmm. Because that's important. So
those injuries are probably from his mom.
And you tell
he made up that Joe shit, bro.
What we want to do. We got to be able to trust you.
His sponsor, Detective Jones, is acting like a father figure here, telling him to look at him and to be honest. In contrast, Gregory is sitting cross-armed and doesn't appear comfortable. As a 15-year-old kid, he should be panicking and asking about where his mom is, and yet he's oddly calm.
I'm not saying you're not telling the truth. Yeah, I'm just saying for some reason you don't want to tell me Joe's name. I don't know why. Why wouldn't you want to tell me Joe? I'm not going to go run after Joe and get him in trouble. But that
doesn't exist.
Kind of like a question to make sure that you're going to be honest with me. You have my full cooperation. It's just I don't want an unrelated incident to be drawn into the more important. Well, we may need to make sure it is unrelated. Maybe we need to make sure that the people didn't come there and hurt you too. Is that possible? No, not. Okay. All right. If it was, I would have voiced my concerns already. Okay. That's fair. But we want to make sure that you're okay. I'm fine. Because these guys are going to ask you a lot of questions. They're going to be hard questions. It's going to be a lot harder than me asking you what that guy's name is. Okay. And I don't want you to put up any wall. I want you to just tell them exactly what happened. I'll ask you all the questions. I'm ready.
With Gregory feeling more comfortable, Sergeant Pagliari begins the interview.
A couple things. As you can see, I see that you keep looking at my recorder, so everything that I do obviously is recorded. Okay? Plus you see the camera up in the thing there.
Gregory has read his rights, as is standard procedure, In Florida, there's no requirement for a parent to be present in order to
The
interrogate
fact that he's being recorded and the mic and all that, that probably makes him a lot more nervous, bro. Because everything's there.
a minor.
Proof.
However, there is
Or
an
whatever the
obligation to
detectives say.
notify a parent or legal guardian when a minor is
But
taken
this is
into
pretty
custody,
normal, I think.
which isn't the same thing as questioning. The general take on the Florida parental notification
They're investigating if it's his fault or not. Yeah, they have to make sure that he didn't do it.
requirement is that it's good faith, and the inability to make contact with a parent or guardian doesn't put a halt
Okay,
to any
yeah, but-
questioning. Still, it's important to note that Miranda rights apply to minors in Florida just as they do to
Add to
adults.
cameras on
Now
minors?
it's time for
Shit.
Sergeant Pagliari to get some background
Were you nervous? Be
information on
honest.
Gregory's mother and some recent trouble at school.
Wait, sorry,
to get
sorry.
Florida questioning. Still, it's important to note that Miranda rights apply to minors in Florida just as they do to adults. Now it's time for Sergeant Pagliari to get some background information on Gregory's mother and some recent trouble at school.
How would you say your relationship is with your mom?
It has its ups and downs.
Okay.
I think everyone argues a little bit with their mom.
Okay.
We love each other a lot. And I really hope she's okay.
Oh, so basically, he's saying she got kidnapped. I thought she died or something.
Been in trouble with the law before or anything?
No, sir.
No? Okay. How about trouble in school?
He probably hit the body or something. I don't know,
Having
bro.
his
How do you do this
sponsor
at
in the room
15,
should
though?
make him feel much more comfortable and relaxed. Yet Gregory has his
Jesus.
arms tightly crossed, and his nonverbal communication is not in sync with his verbals, indicating he's
Your
feeling
own mother, bro?
anxiety. Given the situation, this is understandable. He doesn't know where his mom is, and his house has been burglarized. Still, he's very closed off.
And I'm just getting backwards before we get into things. That's all I'm trying to do here. So, like, trouble at school, like how?
So I'm trying to think about what it was. Last month, I got ISS and an OSS for that.
What is that, sir? I don't know.
ISS is in-school suspension. OSS is out-of-school suspension.
Okay. Why? What happened?
The weekend beforehand, my friend was feeling ill, so I snuck out of my house to go talk to him, and I talked with him, and my friend smokes cigarettes, and he gave me some to take home with me. I put some in my backpack, and I forgot to take them out, so when I was searched randomly at my school, they were found.
And how'd your mom feel about that?
Yeah, I mean,
was
that's
unhappy.
probably.
But we worked out a solution, which was me going to do community service for my
Sorry, let me pause. You knew he was lying the moment he brought up the incident at school. No way he mentions it and then says it's nothing important. Trust it. I mean, yeah, he said, "Oh, Joe hit me." They said, "What's Joe's?" They hit him right away, bro. What's Joe's last name? And he can't even say it because it's probably not a real person. And he knows if he actually says like a real name, they're gonna ask him, "Oh, like, do you guys fight or something?" Or they're gonna see if there's witness or whatever. But it was probably from his mom, bro.
church.
Okay. You talk about ups and downs
Joe
in your
Mama.
mom's relationship, right? So that would probably be one of the downs, I would assume.
No, because she was justified in her anger. That was my fault. But previously, my mom has done things that were not justified.
You want to tell me about those?
All you really need to know is if it was just impulse. Wasn't anything serious.
Gregory is making an attempt to not only be perceived as a good person by making himself look like someone who would admit it when he did something wrong, but also to control the interview when he adds, "All you really need to know," given the fact that he's only 15. This is all very bold.
Okay. I'm not here to get your mom.
He's
in trouble.
acting nonchalant.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So if you think that what you're going to tell me is going to negatively affect what I think about your mother, that's not it at all.
Oh, sorry, I kind of zoned off again, bro. He basically said that he was lying, right, about the Joe person and that his mother actually hit him, but it was justified. Like he went back on his first answer,
Now
right?
that he understands Gregory a bit better, it's time for Pagliari to start creating a timeline from the day before the burglary.
Who stayed at your house last night?
Who was at my house last night?
Yeah.
Gregory repeats the question before answering, which gives him a pause to think about what
that's bad.
exactly he wants to say. The reason this is a red flag is
mother
because the
trying
question
to
is
defend
simple and
herself?
straightforward, and not a complex question that requires a lot of thought.
Me and my mother.
Okay. All right. Now, Detective Jones was talking to you, and I was listening. You were at a fair or something yesterday?
Yesterday, I was working parking detail for the Orange City Police Explorers. I was helping park cars at the Volusia County Fair.
Do you know what time you came home last night?
8:47, maybe?
Why so specific?
That's just a time I remember, probably from looking at my phone. The thing with the
Yeah, that's crazy
the park
specific.
detail ended
Bro.
early. It was supposed to go until 9, but I think it ended a bit early. And so I got home around just closer to 9. So, yeah.
I'm
Mom
guessing.
was home?
I'm guessing he's not lying about working, but we don't know when the thing went down at home.
You guys, when you got home, conversation with Mom, ask how your day was, anything?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Good.
Okay.
We talked, we ate dinner.
What'd you guys have for dinner?
I don't remember.
You don't remember what you had?
No.
Must not have been very eventful.
What?
No, it was just like a
I mean, that does happen to me. I'm like, what the fuck did I eat yesterday? How do you completely forget, bro? That's weird.
There's a slight upward inflection when Gregory answers good. This often indicates a bit of uncertainty.
When you got home, conversation with Mom, ask how your day was, anything?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Good.
The rest of Gregory's answers are also short and vague, but most interestingly, he also seems to be emphasizing that last night was, as he said,
Good.
just like every other night. All of this together seems to suggest the opposite of what Gregory is saying, and something about last night was not good or like every other.
So Mom doesn't make good food? Because there seems to me dinner's never eventful. Is that what you're telling me?
I know.
Because when I find her and tell her, I'm going to say, listen, Greg said dinner's uneventful. You think she's going to be upset with me or upset with you when she says that?
Maybe.
There are a few interesting interactions.
He keeps laughing and
For
shit.
one, a bit earlier, Gregory gives a very specific answer of 8:47, which sets the stage that his memory is very good. Second, the detective seems to have noticed how closed off Gregory is
Yeah.
being still, and is doing a little bit of
He says 8:47, and then he says he doesn't remember what he had for dinner. That's really weird, bro.
picking on him to build rapport. However, when the detective talks about finding his mom, Gregory makes some anchor point shifts. This thought should have raised a bit of
What
hope
you
and
watching? When evil teens think murder is
excitement,
hilarious.
yet instead, he
We're
shows
reacting to
signs
stuff.
of anxiety.
He said she goes off on you for other stuff, so I don't want her to go off on you for that.
Okay, I'll probably stop watching soon. We've been 14 minutes in, because I've been reacting for a while now. And we'll probably play some shit. Alright?
It's whatever. How do you deal with it when she goes off on you?
I've gotten better at it.
You've gotten better at it?
I used to get really angry and emotional.
Yeah, they
but
read
I
body language.
realized that
I'm invested.
That's the only way to deal with it. The worst thing to do would be what put
Nah, I fought with this, Nick. I fought with this. I could literally react to the whole thing today. But I don't know if that's ideal. I think I'll do parts and then combine it and post it as a
your
video.
hands on her.
I
would
like
never do
this.
something like that.
You would never put your hands on your mom?
No, and I think I've made that point quite clear to her. We had an argument a couple months ago. Like it was like a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And she sat me across the room because she didn't trust me. And I told her I could, yell and scream and yell all I want, do the exact same stuff you did to me, but I'd never lay my hands.
He's saying his mom's really abusive, but he'll
Gregory
never like
repeats the
fight.
statement that he
lay
would
his
never
hands
lay
on
his
her or
hands
whatever.
on his mother, and then make some convincing character reference statements. It's clear that he's working really hard to be seen as a calm, non-violent person who couldn't have hurt his mom. It makes you wonder why he feels the need to emphasize this when she's just missing at this point. Sergeant Pagliari.
Yeah, he keeps repeating that. I would never.
Okay, what happened this morning?
I slept in. My alarm was not set. She woke me up around 6:20. I sleep in my clothes.
So what you're wearing right now is what you wore to school?
No, I changed shirts when I got home.
Okay.
I was sweating.
This is an odd detail. Why would Gregory even think of changing his shirt when he came home and found his house burglarized and his mother missing?
But your pants and shoes are the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
And your socks. You gotcha?
Yeah.
Okay. So 6:20 you slept in. Okay? Mom came woke you up. Fired up, huh?
I think he probably had some blood on his shirt.
So tell me what happened.
She's like, okay, you gotta get up now. Go brush your teeth in.
Because he could just say, Well, I don't know. He could say the shirt he was wearing, cause nobody's probably gonna remember what the fuck he was wearing, unless there's like footage of it or whatever on security cameras.
I own a car. So I grabbed my backpack, I went and brushed my teeth, took out my retainer, kind of messed with my hair a bit, and then I got in the car. So what time do you think you got to school?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Didn't look at your phone?
It's probably in the ballpark of like 6:40.
Okay.
It's certainly interesting that a few minutes ago, Gregory could remember the exact minute he got home, but now he honestly has no clue what time he got to school.
Talk to anybody when
Yeah.
you got there? Hey, what's up? You got friends at school?
Yes.
Who'd you talk to? The first person you saw at school was who?
First person I saw.
Mm-hmm.
For a brief moment, Gregory unblocks by
Look at
lowering
the
his
kid.
arms
Shit.
and leaning forward. He then wrings his
Shit.
hands together before closing back off. Something about this line of questioning made him a bit uncomfortable, but why?
Probably my friend Kat.
Cat?
Yeah.
Boy or girl?
Female.
You got a last name?
No.
Who's your friend? You don't know her last name.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't really got that many friends. I'm not like a super social person.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
I have a lot of acquaintances, but I have like
How does he not know that though? Cause usually in schools they have like attendance, right? And they call your name out loud and then you raise your hand. You telling me like he hasn't heard that multiple times or something?
that I've either A, had a class with in the past, or B, have class with now.
We're too
or
invested, watch
C,
till
I
the
know
end.
from elsewhere. And so, yeah.
Okay. No worries, man. No worries. I get that. What's your first period class, buddy?
Biology.
Who's that teacher?
Mr. Ostowski.
Biology. Biology. What building is that? Room? Building and everything else, you know?
Building 3.
Mm-hmm.
Or 3.
403 is the room?
Well, building 3. Floor 3.
Oh, floor 3.
I don't know.
Sorry, I paused again. I'm pretty sure what you sent me, Nick, it has multiple people, right? Oh, it's just this guy. It's just this guy, never mind. Holy shit. I was gonna say we watch one person and then we leave the other for next time. It's just one person and it's this whole video.
Got the room number.
You want to take a stab at spelling the last name of that teacher?
Latsoy, or maybe W, and Ski, I guess.
Man, woman?
The guy.
Guy. Okay. You like him?
He's
Good
alright.
teacher?
I have a D in his class.
You have a D.
Damn.
Yeah.
How's Mom feel about that?
We had an argument about it last night.
Oh,
Hmm.
tell me about that.
We talked about it. Basically, she's like, I can't be doing this. And I was like, well, I got all A's and B's last quarter. I can pull my grade up before the end of the semester. And she was like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Don't act so cocky. I'm like, I'm not. I just know I'm capable of doing things like that.
Sergeant Pagliari has honed his skills when it comes to reading behavior, and he's picking up on some strange behavior from Gregory.
You know, one thing you said you
Yeah,
like-
body language is really
you want
important
me
in
to
this
second
type of interviews, bro.
someday, and in my personal experience, when people start a story and then they go into the blah, blah, blah part, that there's more to the blah, blah, blah. So if you will, Greg, tell me what the blah, blah, blah part was for this argument.
Okay, well, basically, she was just kind of like, whatever. If you act narcissistic sometimes, don't be so cocky.
Using the word basically tends to indicate that someone is leaving something out. This, combined with Gregory's nonverbal behaviors such as self-soothing head rubbing, scratching, possible eye blocking, and his one hand tightly across his stomach in a protective and guarded posture, all seem to indicate
Jesus.
that he's feeling a lot of
What
anxiety.
case is this?
And I was like, well, I'm not.
This is the video, bro. I don't know the case or whatever, but it's it seems like he unalived his mother, and then he tried to cover her up or whatever, acting like she got kidnapped. That's what I think.
Yeah, I'm capable. I feel like I have the skills because I've done it before to fix my grades in a short amount of time. I was like, I probably could fix them by Friday and stuff. I'm just talking with her about that.
You can't just fix your grades by Friday. You can't go from a D to like whatever in that small amount of time.
It's like, all right, whatever, go study
What are
biology.
you talking
And I
about?
was like, all right. So I studied my biology for about an hour, and then I went into her room, and she was on the phone with Dad. I said hi to Dad, and then they hung up, and then I said a prayer with her for a good night, and
Give head
that
to the
are
teeth.
whatever,
Alright,
or
bro.
family members, or grandma, or Uncle Joe, stuff like that.
When people say and then or jump to parts of their story by saying and repeated a few times in a row, it tends to mean that they're going through events like they're bullet points, and they're usually leaving something out between the ands.
You know, it's like I probably could fix them by Friday. So I studied my biology for about an hour, and then I went into her room, and she was on the phone with Dad. I said hi to Dad, and then they hung up, and then I said a prayer with her for a good night, and said our whatever, for our family members, for Grandma, for Uncle Joe.
Damn, I didn't realize he said
Pay
end
close
that many
attention to the
times.
moments when Gregory says and then as the questioning continues.
And then I kissed her, and then I went to sleep. Okay. And that was around, I went to sleep around 11. That is when I woke up late.
Okay. When was the first time somebody called you about, or did anyone call you about your mother not being at work or anything like that?
Yeah, he. Oh, thank you, Gavin. Thank you so much for the super chat, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're right on the fact that he snitched on himself by saying he's not very social, bro. Usually, these people that do this kind of stuff, they're like, I mean, I'm introverted myself, but that's usually how it is, bro.
I received no communication from anyone about that.
Okay.
With Gregory's school day seeming as normal as can be, the sergeant inquires about what he found when he got home that afternoon. Gregory gives some indication that he's feeling anxiety around the questions of what happened when he got home by fidgeting with his fingers, making anchor point shifts, and doing some self-soothing rubbing on his arm. It's important to
body
note that an
language,
innocent
isn't it?
person might also experience anxiety with these questions, as coming home to such a house after a robbery would be traumatic. However, it's still going to be noted by the detective.
How long would you say it takes you to get from the bus stop to your house?
10 to 15 minutes.
You
He answered that fast.
No.
Gregory makes even more anchor point movement shifts as this line of questioning starts, moving his leg up into a barrier position and engaging in some self-soothing as well.
Front door was locked. You used the key. Mom's car was in the driveway.
I mean, in my honest opinion, I feel like even if he was telling the whole truth, I'll still be nervous. Like talking to a detective, because I'd be nervous to like fuck up and think that think that they assuming that I'm lying or something. I feel like that's how it usually is, but
Correct.
And you told Detective Jones it was running.
It was running.
Is that odd?
Yes.
Is it odd the fact that your mom's car is even there at all?
Yes.
Why?
Because she parks at the Sunrail station, and then she takes her bike on the Sunrail to go to her job.
Time's gonna usually get home.
6:30.
Car's in the driveway and it's running. That's weird. Car's there at all. It's weird. You agree?
Yes.
So now you used the key and you opened the door. What did you do? What's the first thing you do when you went inside?
Well, I noticed that there was all over the floor.
yeah, he's also
a bunch
15,
of like
bro.
crap that was thrown everywhere, and the closet doors were open, and there was stuff spilled on my table. I just noticed that the front view of my house was chaotic.
Spilled on the table. Where?
On the table.
What room's the table?
Oh, it's my house. You go through the front door, and there's this hallway. My room is this way, and then there's our dining room table right here.
Okay. Gotcha.
And the next thing I did was we went in my room, and I noticed that there were things missing, and that there was dressers and crap, all that crap just pulled out and strewn everywhere.
What's missing from your room?
Mainly, I didn't really look thoroughly for like everything that was missing from my room, but I noticed 3 things in particular.
What are those?
My stereo system.
Describe what they are. So 3 things.
It's
Stereo system. What's that?
It's like a radio with 2 large speakers, and it lights up LED blue.
Do you know who makes it?
Zero clue.
Zero Clue is pretty popular.
Yeah, I know.
What's the other thing that you're missing?
But like based on the pictures earlier, everything looked really messy. I don't know if he did that to cover up everything, but everything was so messy, bro. The fact that he noticed 3 specific things is kind of crazy to me.
My gaming computer.
Like, is it, describe it to me.
It is white. It has a glass side, and inside you can see the wires and the graphics cards and all that stuff inside, and it glows LED blue.
So it's like a tower, not a laptop?
It is, yeah. It's a big boy.
Attached it to a monitor. That's how you play.
Yeah. I paid for all my own money from summer jobs.
Gaming computer.
Unless you're pretty pissed off that's gone.
Yes.
I'd be pissed off. You spent all your money that you earned to buy this computer tower, now it's gone.
I mean, if he really did this, he was probably thinking, oh, I gotta get rid of like expensive or important stuff so that they really believe it's a robbery, you know?
Mom, I worked this out for my mom's car.
Rightfully so.
You,
This is an
you wanna know how
interesting
many years he
moment.
got? I mean,
It
I
appears
guess we'll
that
see.
Gregory doesn't want to show anger
I'm
about
sleeping.
his missing things.
Good night, bro.
So he
Good
deflects
night,
it
Gavin.
back to his missing mom to appear like the appropriately concerned teenager. But it all seems a little forced.
What's the third thing?
I noticed I have a 25. I forget the weight on it, but it's a hunting legal combat bow.
Combat bow.
Compact bow. You mean that?
A bow, bro? Who the fuck just owns a bow?
You talk to Detective
For hunting, I
While
guess?
Sergeant Pagliari steps out of the room to make some calls, Gregory chats with Detective Jones.
When do you think my house will not be a crime scene? I don't know. Sometimes it takes hours, sometimes it takes almost a day and a half. I know you've worked cases like this before. I have. It takes a while sometimes. And the more information you can give them, the better off it is. You know, they need to know what to do, where to go. I made a lot of bad decisions in my life
What?
with regards to other things. Yeah, and it's just.
His
Why
answer
would he say
immediately
that?
grabs Detective Jones's attention.
Why would
and
he say
moves
that?
into the confession position. Gregory must have noticed because he quickly clarified with regards to other things, but it makes you wonder what exactly is his
45?
sponsor thinking in
Really?
this moment.
Wait,
No.
don't spoil, don't spoil.
Mom's gone. Like.
Oh shit, hold on. He about to start acting. He about to start acting. He about to play the victim card. Yo, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta pee and shit. I am back. Sorry about that. What's the verdict so far? He did it or not? I mean, we already got spoiled by the title, but kinda, you know. But if I was just looking at this without knowing, I'll probably think he did it.
Now, mom's gone. Like,
I think my mom's gone.
I don't make that reconcile with myself. But why would you think that's the case?
Yeah, like he's already implying that she's dead. He's trying to like, he probably knows that she's dead, and he's like trying to like, you know, play the victim card here. Like he went through something, or I don't know, bro.
No one knows where the hell she is. Why would a home invade or take hostage? It's like somebody knows.
True crime time? Yep.
Yeah, I do too, right?
We're expanding the content.
I can't.
Wait, sorry. I gotta pay
Take
attention.
hostage. It's like somebody knows himself. But why would you think that's the case? Because no one knows where the hell she is. Why would a home invade or take hostage? It's like somebody knows. I just hope my mom's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't imagine what it'd be like.
Oh,
You guys had your argument
okay.
last night. If he was here right now, what would you say to him? I would just feel like such a dick after every argument we have. It just makes me angry because we don't understand each other.
Yo, do you guys think you guys think he's genuinely crying because of what he did? If he did unalive his mom, or you guys think he doesn't care and he's just acting it out? Cause he could genuinely be like, damn, what the fuck did I just do, and just cry, but I don't know.
People have different opinions, but
We love each other. Oh no.
Restart vid. I just got here. Okay.
You feel guilty about the fight a little bit?
Fuck wrong with fat ass. Sorry. I get off track and I reach out to you.
Agree. We don't understand each other. We're different people. We have different opinions, but we love each other. Oh no. Yeah. You feel guilty about the fight a little bit? I just... What? I just wish I hope she's safe. Did you say you want her back?
He said he wishes instead of.
Don't give up hope.
Gregory makes a big mistake here. He slips up saying,
I hope
You see?
He may have just given away not only what happened to his mom,
WD,
but that he
bruh.
knew more about it than he's letting on.
Yeah, he fucked up harder.
But if you're
I
wondering if
wish.
he's actually
He was like, I
upset,
wish.
Notice that he gets distracted and has to brush his hair out of his face.
I wish he
After
was
the
alive or
detective helps
something.
Gregory calm down. Pagliari comes back into the room with more questions, hoping to get any information from Gregory.
He
that might
realizes
help
the
them find
consequences?
his mother.
So we were talking about going through the house. You went down, took some inventory.
Well, after I went downstairs, my mom didn't find her. I went back upstairs, and I decided I needed to check on my dog.
He's so eager to continue his story that he actually interrupts the detective.
Going through the house. You went
Why does it look like he didn't mental reset? He wasn't just crying. I wonder how much time was between him crying and this.
took some inventory.
Well, after I went downstairs.
What's the
He
subtitles?
seems pressured to go
Yeah.
through what he did when he got home and to explain everything. This is really interesting because an innocent person shouldn't feel the need to explain things. It simply is what it is.
If the house was broken into, robbed, I thought there was a good chance they killed my dog. But, I mean, I didn't know, he doesn't bark that much, but I didn't know if they were going to do that or, like, whatever. I didn't know what was going to happen. So I walked into the laundry room, and I saw everything was, like, displaced, right? But, my dog was fine. And that's when I
There's
noticed
an actual picture from his house.
the door, here, I can stand up and show you.
You want to stand and show me? Okay.
So, let's say this is the knob for the door, and there's a deadbolt here. The deadbolt was unlocked, right? And this was locked. But this entire wooden area on this frame was it looked like it had been busted open. Like the force of the door was so powerful that it had literally broken the wood. And I recognized that as someone kicking in the door.
He yapping too much. All guilty fellas yap. You think so? I think it's worse if you talk a lot, because you have way more higher chance of like fucking up and saying something that's not true. But too specific, yeah. Watch Dexter, bro. I finished all 8 seasons, bro. Come on.
It's odd that Gregory thinks this is something he needs to demonstrate. It's more likely that he feels the need to burn off nervous energy.
Why do you think that?
Because either that or they somehow forced the door open, but it had to be a strong enough force to break this, to break a lock, basically. It had to be strong enough to do that.
Sure.
So,
Did you think that? Sit back down.
yeah.
Yeah, sit down, Kurt. Sit down.
The force and everything you're talking about here is just because of that based off your explorer training?
Common sense.
Common sense.
Ooh, sorry. I'm gonna put my camera on the right side so you guys can see the timer on the interview, how long he's been there.
Assuming, just thinking out loud, you have to be able to be, either strong enough or there needs to be, a certain amount of force for the wood, a door frame to, basically, crack and, make the lock give out.
Sure.
Yo, sorry guys, I'm so sorry. The TikTok stream, bro. Well, fuck it.
As As Gregory draws out a layout of his home for Sergeant Pagliari, he mentions something odd that he noticed in his mother's room.
I made it to the master bedroom, and it was just really bad. It was terrible in there. And one thing I noticed was that the bed was at an angle.
What's it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be straight on.
Okay.
So what does that imply?
Now, there's a dresser here. There's a dresser here. There's a couple bookshelves, and there's a...
Yo, like, it looks like he got fucking photogenic memory. He remembers everything with so much detail. But for some of the questions, he couldn't, like, give a straight answer.
And then there's a dresser here. And then...
Are the Visi fellas watching along? I don't think so.
The bed was out of place.
That'd be delayed.
The thing I noticed was that the bed was out of place.
There's been a shift in how Gregory answers these questions, and he's much more open to talking about things that have nothing to do with his mother.
So after I surveyed the house and looked for my mom, I called the cops.
He did it, that's why he remembers.
I'm pretty sure you know the rest of the story.
Yeah.
He remembers what he wants.
Did you see,
Don't speak, I'm on bed.
There's one thing I want to ask you about. You said you came home from school and you wore different clothes to school. So you went through the whole house, you did all this surveying and everything. At what point did you think it was pertinent to change your clothes?
All right, let me tell you. So I was sweating my ass off, right?
Mm-hmm. Your clothes.
All right, let me tell you.
Yo, yeah.
So
bro.
I was sweating my ass off, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was really hot, and
Instead of just answering the question directly, he goes into a long story to explain his actions.
Yeah, to
which
think,
is another
maybe
side
maybe
that
to
he
think
feels
of what to
nervous
say.
about what he's saying.
That's true.
I told my family, I think I told you this, but I got in the house and I felt sick. I couldn't find my mom. I was freaking out. I was just was not in.
No, bro. I don't think anybody would like. Why would nobody would even think about changing a shirt in that situation? What had happened was.
And so I went to my bathroom and I threw up in the toilet.
What?
I then proceeded to flush the throw down, and then I
He did not mention throwing up at all until now, right?
took off my school shirt and I changed into a different shirt. I didn't know if there was any throw up on it or not, but I was feeling hot and sweaty and I needed to change of color.
Where's the shirt at now?
It's in my hamper.
Where's that?
In my room.
Okay.
Sergeant Pagliari clarifies one final detail before diving into Gregory's story. If things seem a little odd so far, then get ready, because this is where things start to get even stranger.
Detective Jones was talking about the marks to your face. And
Correct.
I want to talk about that a little bit more. Right.
All right.
When did that happen?
Can I ask what relevance this has to the conversation?
Everything is relevant, right?
Bro, stop
Asking
talking
about
like.
the relevance is
stop
the kind
talking
of
like
thing
that.
you could expect to hear from an experienced criminal as a deflection, or from a savvy adult with a lawyer perhaps. But this is unexpected awareness on the part of a young, seemingly not criminally involved teen. He sounds like a defense lawyer here, not a kid. It also shows that he may be fishing to see what information they have.
Now they're going to say, hey, listen, Greg's mother's missing. Greg has marks on his face. Is it possible that Greg got in some kind of altercation with his mother? Right? They're going to ask me that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I need to explain when you got those marks on your face.
All right.
Good. When?
Yesterday,
Yesterday? What time?
after school,
Where at?
student parking lot.
Okay. Who did it?
My friend Joe.
Also, I was wrong earlier. He didn't admit. He didn't say it was his mom. He just said his mom would get mad and hit him and shit, right? But the marks, he's still holding on to that it was Joe. This person, I'm guessing that he made up or whatever.
It starts with an L.
You have a class with him?
No.
Joe
He's-
L.
He's older than me, but he's what? He's older than me?
Older than you.
How does
Joe L. Older. White male, black male, Hispanic male.
White.
Okay. What grade do you think Joe L. is in?
He's a junior.
How long have you known him?
Year and a half.
Okay.
Not gonna explain the situation to you because it probably.
I don't. But like, how do you know all this stuff, but you don't know like? Well, I don't know. I guess that's normal.
Looks like I got my ass beat.
Go ahead, please. Tell me what happened.
All right. So at homecoming, Joe's ex-girlfriend was attempting to grind on me. I don't know if you know what that is.
Tell me what it is.
It's like when you have well, I was hanging out with my friend, my other friends, right? And they're being grinded on, right? But I don't have a girlfriend, and I'm kind of more focused on other things, and I don't have time for that.
I mean, Rosa is different because we know each other online and shit, but this is cool. I mean, they're not on the same class or nothing. I get him not knowing his name, but he knows his girlfriend, he knows what else? He knows what grade he's in and all that. He knows his age, I guess. Like,
Grinded on, right? But I don't have a girlfriend.
I think he's making
and I'm
this
kind of
person
more focused
up.
on other things, and I don't have time for that. And so his ex-girlfriend, Joe's ex-girlfriend, comes to grind on me, and I'm like, I don't really want to do that. And she's like, well, come on, it'll be fun. And so she did it, and I kind of let her. Because...
Bro, you're not getting no play, bro. Come on, bro. Why are we lying? So he's gonna say he got mad because his girl was on him and shit. You're not getting no play, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
Fit in, I guess, but...
Yeah, exactly, Cax. He was like, yeah, I'm not really a social person. I don't got that many friends and shit. And then you got motherfuckers, girls laying on top. What? That don't add up.
Joe found out.
Bro was getting played. Stop hating. He is not getting played, bro.
He slapped me and he punched me. And he goes, dude, what the hell?
What I will say, if everything he's saying is not true, this motherfucker knows how to give very specific details about made up stories. Like, did he make that up in place, like just randomly thinking? That's kind of crazy.
Oh. You know, why would you do that? And we talked to that. And I basically explained to him that I was at fault. I shouldn't have done that. I value you more than those other people. You know, I value what we have, and I wouldn't want to end that. And I want you to understand that I'm sorry. And that...
Is he crying?
That I really want to continue being friends with you.
Is he crying?
It was like, you know, it was kind of a dick move for me to come up and hit you without any preface. So I'm sorry that I did that. Then we hugged, and I said, see you tomorrow. And that was it.
Okay.
No. Not that I know of.
Not that I know of is a selective memory statement, but Gregory's entire story
Not
is
that I
full
know
of red
of.
flags, starting with the neck rubbing. It's not particularly believable that most teen boys would get in a fight like that and make up that quickly, never mind hug and not even know each other's last names.
Yeah.
Either Gregory actually has no clue how normal interactions work, or he thinks the officers are that naive and dumb that they will believe.
Yeah, he's probably that as antisocial, and he's saying things that are not like realistic and shit.
So you were just in the parking lot, like, were you walking, were you hanging out? I mean, how did this, tell me about how
I was hanging out with my friends.
So you were there in the parking lot with other people?
Yeah.
Okay, can you name somebody with a first and last name?
Brian Torres.
Brian Torres?
Torres.
Spell it for me, bud. Give it a go.
P-O-R-E-S.
Torres.
P-O-R-E-S.
That's a weird last name.
So,
Torres. Yeah.
okay, what grade is he in?
He's a senior.
Is he in a class?
Too many breadcrumbs, now you're gonna get in
Again,
trouble.
he saw it all go down.
Remember
Brian
details.
Torres saw Joe L.
Made
punch
up
him in the
details,
face
yeah.
in the student parking lot yesterday at University High School.
Yes.
Okay.
Gregory's story is now out in the open, but there are a few issues with it. While Sergeant Pagliari has been speaking with Gregory, another investigator has been verifying information with Gregory's school, and things just aren't lining up.
So that's 100%.
That's everything?
No, that's it. I mean, you're telling me that what you're telling me is the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. You're in school all day.
Yep, I have no reason to lie to you.
The easiest thing they could do is, like, I don't know if they have the ability or like the right to do this, but they could just look for those people that he's mentioning and ask them if any of this is true, you know. Turn it into a reaction channel? Shit.
Should I believe everything that you told me today, Greg?
Bro, this video is so long, bro. Damn. Fuck it.
I mean, it's up to you.
Well, here's the thing, okay? Do you think that I'm not going to go or have some of my detectives go and run
Yeah,
your story
exactly.
and verify all these places you're at?
Yeah.
An honest person is much more likely to just say yes or ask why wouldn't you instead of a more confrontational answer like it's up to you.
It's up
And
to
when I
you.
do that, what are they going to tell me?
Then they're gonna tell you it's truthful.
That you were in. You went to every class today.
I was late to 7th period, and I
You gonna watch the whole 10? Should I? Finish it. It's fun. They're gonna ask if he actually went to school.
was in the auditorium 6th period. I don't think I mentioned that, but
Okay. So you didn't check yourself out of school today at 1:10.
no, why?
So the school's wrong.
Oh!
So if the school tells me that Greg checked himself out of school today at 1:10 p.m., that's wrong.
Yeah. I would say.
Nah, they can't. Yo, they can't prepare with that evidence, and he's lying to their face. Yo, nah, it's over for him. It's
There
over.
all day.
Okay. So if Mr. Dye tells me you weren't in school today in his
It's
class,
over.
he's wrong.
No,
No, he's not wrong.
but I didn't leave the school.
So you lied to me.
Oh, I didn't leave the school. You asked me about the school. I said no.
You lied to me. Period. I don't give a damn what it's about. You lied to me.
Nah. Oh! He admitted to lying. Nah, bro. It's over.
Gregory
It's over.
seems to freeze a bit here, like he's trying to decide what his next story is going to look like. The detective just confronted him, and now he's entered the
Okay, sorry for the pause, guys. I want to know. Am I doing a good job at being a reactor or not, bro? Because, Kawanika said, you said we got to know what you think, though. Like, I don't know. I don't want to pause too much and yap too much either. Yes, you're good? Yeah? Oh, you like that shit? Okay. Just like Osmongold. Isn't that the guy that has, like, really bad hygiene, bro? You're doing a good job, Unc. You're being yourself with good pauses. Okay. Let's keep going. I kind of like the things you are. Okay.
conflicting stage.
Thank you,
of
guys.
Ryan's
Thank you.
loop For this part of his life,
I'll probably
he
post
now has
this
to make
as
his
a video.
story fit into what the detective already knows. As well, the detective is doing a good job of slowly entering the confrontation stage of the Reed technique, bringing up piece by piece to see how Gregory responds. He's also sitting in the same position as Gregory. This kind of mirroring is meant
Yeah, I like how he talked to him when he was like, "So you lying to me?" and shit. Like he was fucking. He's basically making him nervous or scared by the tone of his voice alone.
prove rapport and connection, even while confronting him.
Well, as you know, I have a D in biology. I fell asleep in his class. And so I needed to get shit done. I need to get on that grind.
How's he gonna come back from that?
I skipped into the auditorium 6th and 7th period. And I sat down and I took that time and I did my bio homework and the stuff I need to do for bio because I'm missing a frick ton of assignments in there. I think I'm missing 6. It doesn't need to be done.
So why would the school say you checked yourself out at 1:10?
Because I would show up absent for both of those classes. You can't check yourself out.
It's hard to tell if Gregory is being genuine, but if he's willing to lie about something like this, then what else could he be lying about?
Yeah,
Why'd you
bro.
lie to me about stupid as biology?
Because I don't want you to have a bad opinion of me. Because
That's what I'm saying, Rosa. Like, the fact that he's making all of this stuff up without, like, I don't know, fucking up as often, is fucking impressive for a 15-year-old. Like, I don't know what kind of mind it takes to be, like, a fucking psychopathic liar or whatever, bro.
because I want you to understand.
Head
I've done a
crushing
lot of
out?
wrong
Jesus
things
Christ. Yo, fuck
in
him
my
out.
life. And I acknowledge that. I don't make the best decisions. But if something serious as this, or my mom is missing, I need you to, not have a bad opinion of me.
My opinion of you, Greg, is whatever you tell me. My job is not here to make judgments, good, bad, or indifferent. My job is to give
He's low-key crying, right?
Help find your mother. Now, when you lie to me, even if it's a little bit,
Thank you,
yeah,
Rikus.
you lose some credibility. And you can get all upset and cry about it,
You trying to get
That's the way it
validation?
goes. No, I get it. You hear what I'm saying? No, I hear what you're saying. And then I get these things about, well, who's the guy that drove you? I don't know. Brian something.
Well, I didn't lie to you. I legitimately forgot his name the first time I was talking about him.
These things that you tell me, right? Especially when you're not in school. Can anybody verify where were you when you did your biology homework?
In the auditorium?
So I want to see you on camera in the auditorium doing your biology homework.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Damn.
if I don't see that...
He said that pretty
I'll call you
confidently.
again. Am I right to do that?
Yeah. But that's what you will see, so I'm not really worried about it.
Okay. Alright. So, if I were to hypothetically just say, or just say, not even hypothetically, if I were to say that you went home last night, got in an argument with your mom, for whatever reason, I guess it was the biology thing, right? Because I know she told your dad that you guys got in an argument about it. If I were to say that you went to school and then you came home, somehow you got home, I'm not sure how you got home, but you checked yourself out. Now again, give me some credit here. You checked yourself out, or you left school, checking out. You just left. Somehow you got home. You get home, something happens to your mom, or you and your mom got into hands-on, you did something to your mom. Wouldn't that be far-fetched?
What do you mean?
You killed your mom.
Why would you think I would do that?
Following this accusation,
Damn, he hit him with that question. Oh shit! This whole time, bro, I think they suspected him, but they were acting like they don't to see like what he says and shit. He's hitting him. Yo, bro, he just stood there. I think, bro, he just stood there staring at him like that. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, he just went for that. This is what I mean, bro. What I said earlier, like, these people are so good at their job, bro. Jesus Christ. Damn.
You killed your mom.
What? 21 cars?
Why would you think I would do that?
following this accusation, Gregory
Like, look at how he talks, bro. How are you nonchalant? Like, what do you think I would do? What? I mean, how do you even react to that question?
And pauses for a long time.
Bros was horrifying me.
Pretending that she's just missing, so this is a big jump. But Gregory's response is very suspicious. He doesn't show any anger or indignation as you would expect from an innocent person being accused. He just flipped it and asked the detective a question. He didn't even deny it. He just deflected.
You tell me. You guys have ups and downs. You got marks on your face. You told me Joel is the one that punched you in the face, but before you didn't say.
I don't know if you guys noticed his chest, but it seems like he's breathing faster. Or I'm tripping. Like he's actually nervous.
You didn't ask. I did ask. I said, who was there? I don't know. Oh, maybe my friend was there. Your credibility with me, Greg, sometimes is up and down. So again, when I ask you, would it be far-fetched if you came home today and killed your mother?
Yeah.
You did kill your mother?
No.
Would it be far-fetched?
Yeah.
What?
So never do something like that.
But she sent you. I know she sent you.
This is the first big confrontation,
Nah, bro.
Pagliari states.
Detective
You killed your
Des,
mom.
you're
You
not
then
Sherlock,
tested
alright,
the
bro.
that she's been
Bro, I'm just being observant, bro. Why y'all hating, bro? No! I gotta stop using the soundboard. Holy fuck, where were we? Oh my god, I gotta stop using. Oh my god. If I click a number, it goes back. Fuck! Where were we? Where were we, bro? I think we were around here.
We have our ups and downs, and we have our problems, but more to I never got the comments. It's really there for me. Or
Home today and killed your mother.
yeah. Never do something
Okay, we're back. My bad.
Pagliari states, you killed your mom. He then attempts to build a theme that she's been
You're not
killing
Kaiser
Gregory,
now.
offering him some kind of justification. But as the accusations against him become more and more severe, Gregory seems to realize that the only way to protect his innocence is to make some tragic and startling.
Oh, he's gonna play the victim again.
Have you ever been sexually assaulted?
No. Have you?
Yes.
Okay.
I have. I was sexually assaulted. I reported it to the police. They did nothing.
Okay.
By who?
So, the only person that was really there for me were my parents, and specifically my mom. my mom was the one who helped me through that dark time in my life. I felt I attempted to more than once, more than 3 times. She never.
How did you fail so many times?
She never called the cops. She never did any of that. She helped me through that time in my life where I was in a bad place.
He playing the victim so hard, bro.
She saved me.
His dark passenger and shit.
I love my mom more than anything. And we have our ups and downs and we have our problems, but I love her.
The timing of his
Yeah, he playing
story
the
is
victim, bro. He
questionable.
playing the
He
victim.
seems to be trying to deflect from the accusation that he killed his mother and put himself into a victim role in the eyes of the detective. It's a
Yeah.
fairly common tactic for narcissistic individuals to use threats or actions like this to manipulate others. He also makes really intense eye contact while leaning forward and
Who
seems
got
to be
raped?
trying to
Him.
read if he believes his story. This position
boy.
is similar to the confession position, but the officers don't have
Confess
him
it.
to that point yet. He's just trying to manipulate them into believing him.
Why suddenly SA confession? Okay, since he brought this up, I'm guessing they have information on him, and he probably has the report that he did about being sexually assaulted, and he probably knows that. So he instantly confirms it, like, yo, yeah, I did a report on it. The police did nothing. He probably, that's why.
I had gotten into an argument with my mom maybe a year ago, and she sat me across the room and she said, "I'm scared of you."
Whoa.
This is why. She's like, "What if you lay your hands on me?" And I said, "I would never do that because I would never."
Oh, really? Okay.
That's
I believe you, bro. Okay. I would never do that. Like he's been repeating this thing, like I would never. He keeps saying that. He snitched again? Yeah. His own mom, he said, "I'm scared of you." Like,
You're a detective, right? Yes. Okay. So, do you want to know what happened to you? Yes. Do you want to?
yeah, he's snitching on
You want
himself.
the same thing. Yeah. So you want to find my mom? I want to know what happened to your mom. I want to know what happened to my mom as well. And I don't think she's dead. Whatever. I try to think positively, but it's whatever.
Bro, you
The
say
point
you
is
say you thought she was dead
like I
already.
said before in our previous conversation.
Like I said before, is a reference statement and saves him from having to repeat a lie again.
I've made some mistakes in my life, and I regret them. And now I'm gonna voice my mistakes to you, so
Okay.
you can understand what happened.
What are your
I
mistakes?
don't know what happened to my mom. That's the first thing I want to get out. I don't know what happened to my mom.
If you lost your
But
mom,
I do know
you wouldn't be this
where I
calm.
was. I know how everything.
No, his story is that his house got robbed and his mom got kidnapped. So based on his lies and shit.
Inspired, and I know that I lied to you a lot because I wanted to protect my own name, but I realize now that
Oh, so he's gonna say some shit he's done in the past.
after you told me, after you asked me whether I would
To cover up for the bigger issue.
I realized that there's something more important than just me, and that's my family.
Okay.
And in order to help my family and get them the answer that they want,
Gregory is really trying to position himself as a good person by repeating how much he cares about his mom, family, and how great of a kid he is. A truly innocent person would likely not need to repeat this to convince anyone, as it would be obvious.
Yeah.
then it's just they deserve. I need to be completely honest with you, and so that's what I'm gonna do. So, flip the page, and I'll tell you what happened.
Yo, if I was in this situation and I was talking, bro, and the detective starts flipping pages and taking notes, I'll be scared as fuck. Like, what did I say? Hold on.
It's clear that he's used to being in charge and telling adults what to do.
What is he writing
as it's
down?
very bold for a 15-year-old to tell a detective what to do, such as flip the page, as Gregory begins to spill the beans on the events leading
Bro,
up to the
again,
incident.
fuck,
His
I'm
story
leaving.
sounds
Okay.
similar at
What
first,
the
with
fuck?
him getting a ride home
Okay.
from the police explorers the previous
Okay.
night and getting into a
Watch
fight
it
with his
yourself,
mother
bro.
over
Watch
his
it yourself.
grades. However,
My
things
bad.
took a shocking turn after Gregory supposedly
Look,
went
can
to
you
bed
post
that
again?
night.
Around
Fuck.
11 o'clock on Thursday, I went to sleep. But I didn't really go to sleep. I just kind of went into my room and turned off the lights. I'm not allowed to have my phone in my room due to something we'll discuss soon.
Mm.
So I go at 11. No, wasn't 11. I waited until 12:30 until I went to my mom's room and got my phone.
As he launches into this story, Gregory includes a ton of unnecessary details to try to appear honest. This type of embellishment is an attempt to bury the story in the details. It's also interesting because it can help manage the anxiety of being dishonest by including all these tidbits of over-honesty in the story. With this many details, it's almost like
they should put a heart tracker.
The conversation away from finding his mom.
I mean, the thing with that is, like I said earlier, even if you're telling the truth, I feel like you'll be nervous of being interviewed by these people. Like, either way, I feel like you'll be nervous, bro.
Going into so many tangents.
I then proceeded
Shout out
to call my
Gabe.
friends, to come pick me up, and I snuck out of my window, and I got picked up by my friends. I then went to we drove around town first off. We did that for about an hour.
Seems like he's making it up.
Just before he launches
and
into
then he
this
just
story,
sits there.
He shifts away from everyone, back into the side, away from his sponsor. It seems like he doesn't want to be a part of this conversation anymore.
In that hour or two, I smoked a lot of cigarettes, drank a lot of alcohol, did a lot of shit. But, so whatever, right? It's now 1:30, I believe. And I'm back. And we go to where, me and my friends we're in the car. And I have to understand, while my friends did come, quote unquote, pick me up, I was the one driving. And I wasn't, and while I had some drinks, I wasn't, drunk. I wasn't, drunk driving.
He's just clearing his name.
Lucid and conscious, so, I was driving my mom's minivan.
Oh, he wasn't drunk, he's saying.
And we drove to this church, and there's a fire pit in the back. And so, me and my friends smoked a bit there, drank a bit there. I popped an LSD tab, set my other friends. Just kind of chilled there, and we would go back and forth between my house to get more money, to go to 7-Eleven or other places and get food or drinks or snacks.
Well, how you doing all this at 15?
So we traveled a lot between
God damn.
fire pit and my house.
Exactly, bro. It's like this motherfucker talking about, oh, I don't got a lot of friends. I'm not very social. But he mentions a friend in every situation that he's explaining, bro. Stop pausing for.
In which case, afterwards, and then it was like 5:45.
I'm surprised the
This
commentator
story
didn't
not only
mention it.
changes multiple times and is filled with far too many details than necessary, indicating that he has a memory of extremes, but he's rubbing his nose, touching his mouth, fidgeting with a pen, and then puts his guard back up quickly. All of this indicates that Gregory is experiencing a high level of anxiety.
Yeah.
Soon he will show his memory of extremes when he goes from sharing too many details.
We don't need all these
to
details,
suddenly
yeah.
leaving something out.
I drove the van
He's
home,
yapping.
hopped in my house. I was wearing black boots and jeans and a gray t-shirt. And I got out of my house and I started getting ready for school. Put my bio textbook in my backpack. You know, just started getting ready, etc., etc., etc.
After this, Gregory's story once again aligns with the one he told earlier. His mom dropped him off at school and he went through his day like normal until the 6th period.
At 1:10, after 5th period, I met up with my friends. We walked off campus. Stopped to go to the bathroom in the woods. It's not really necessary detail, but that is what happened. And I got in my friend's car, and we drove to my house. We picked up some more money. Then we drove to the fire pit again, and we smoked more cigarettes there, talked. This it's one of my friends. This is the same kid that
He hangs out every day,
and I
apparently.
snuck out of the night for him, but I just sneaked out. I stole my mom's car, like I did Thursday night, and I had driven over to his house, and I talked to him. And so this is one of the kids. And so we were just talking.
Yo, Nick, thank you for the 5, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's better to jerk it off with their own spit than putting lotion on it. You don't know what chemicals is in that lotion, am I right?
What the fuck? What? Y'all be spitting on y'all meat before y'all... Bro, what? What are y'all saying, bro? I mean, I feel like if you're uncircumcised or whatever, if you still got your hoodie on, bro, I think you got natural lubrication, so you don't really need that, bro. I don't know. We're not using spit? Yeah, nah, bro. What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say that, it seems like he from what I understood earlier, on pause, my bad, bro! I'm reacting. I'm supposed to yap. He doesn't live with his father, right? So there's no other person to confirm everything he's saying. It was just him and his mother.
About life problems and how to deal with them and just all this shit.
Gregory is once again trying to make himself look like a good person and an honest person by telling on himself, and then bolsters this by including the story about helping his friend.
Oh, he's such a nice kid.
Smoking cigarettes and just kind of
chilling.
And then we basically went back home and they dropped me off.
Yeah, he's making shit up, bro.
From then on.
Note that Gregory says he basically went back home, along with a super extended...
He basically went back home. Who says that?
Answers. He's clearly mentally skipping something, but he makes a poor attempt at covering it up as it's pretty obvious, especially as there will be several more pauses throughout his story.
It's pretty much the same. I noticed my mom's car was there. The lights were on. I walked into the house. Everything was everywhere. Door busted. And
I think the fact that he's been thinking and talking so much, he's gonna fuck up now. Because they've been interviewing him for so long. Look at this. 2 hours and 25 minutes in, bro.
Finally,
he's gonna start fucking up now.
Gregory
he's probably fucking
some
exhausted.
of the truth. At face value, this information might
no matter how good at lying you are, bro. Like,
mother,
it's too long.
Sergeant Pagliari has a suspicion that it just might be more important to the case than anyone realizes.
Who were you with last night? What's their names?
Brian Flores and Dylan Sawyer.
How did you get out of the house? Window. Or your bedroom?
Yeah.
Wearing black boots, jeans, black jeans, right?
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I dumped all of this clothing because I smelled like smoke.
Okay. So black boots, though, black jeans?
Right? They were black
jeans.
Just jeans.
Slow jeans?
Yeah.
Are they pink or purple or gray? They're just standard blue?
Yeah.
You dumped them because they smell like what?
The detective appears to be trying to mirror Gregory's language, which is a pretty common tactic in rapport building. Mirroring verbal language serves the same purpose as mirroring nonverbal language. It helps with connection and trust.
So now it's you and Dylan. Who else?
Brian.
You picked up Brian in Deltona also?
Yes.
Mom's minivan?
It was those three.
It was
us three.
Us, you three. You drank? What were you drinking?
Alcohol.
No shit.
Like a beer, liquor,
tequila.
Tequila. Okay. Who brought the tequila to the party?
Dylan.
Tequila. Smoking what?
Cigarettes.
Just cigarettes?
Yes.
And these guys, Dylan and Brian, dropped you off today. At your house.
Well, I told you they dropped me off at...
right here. Winn-Dixie? Or no, where the hell are you talking about? Where's that place they said they dropped you?
This is High Banks. So they dropped me off here, and I walked the rest of the distance.
So it's not possible that Dylan and Brian came to your house after they dropped you off, stole your shit and killed your mom. Is that possible?
Well, I'd see them drive past me.
Okay. Well, I have to ask because, again, I'm trying to figure out
what the hell happened to your mom?
No, they're definitely accounted for because I saw them throughout the school day, and so if this whatever happened to my mom, I don't even know what happened, but whatever happened to my mom, it happened during the school day, obviously because when I got home she wasn't there and the house was ransacked, so obviously something.
Obviously.
The word obviously, which is a way to push his narrative. Remember,
How is he so good at this? He's only 15. That's what I don't
more likely
understand.
Others are to believe it.
You like that shit,
That's
Paul?
missing. You didn't take to go trade for drugs or anything else.
No,
Okay. Did your friends?
no.
Okay. Now you understand that. Hopefully you understand.
Like he's still
Yeah,
fucking up,
this
but I
would've
feel like the
been
average
flushed out
person wouldn't be able
hours
to
ago.
make up,
Yeah, I do.
make
So
shit
I wanna
up
give you
as
some credibility. I mean, what's that got to do
as
with you saying
detailed
what
as he's
you're
doing
having?
so far.
This isn't any answers for me. I mean, this is you going out, being a teenager, stealing your mom's car, and doing some. I thought you were going to tell me that you know what happened to your mother. Like somebody killed your mom, or took.
I don't know what happened. I already told you.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Hold on, he's standing on business. Oh yo, he getting tight. Hold on. I don't know. I already told you. I don't know what happened. Fuck.
I already told you. This is I'm giving you my alibi, so you know what? Off my mom.
That
Damn.
he's given his alibi is certainly
Damn.
odd, and rather than actually denying being involved, Gregory seems to be fixated on his story.
Okay. You're not getting hostile with me, are you? I'm here to help you.
Yeah, no, but I'm not trying to get hostile.
Okay.
It's just the fact that.
Well, you have to understand that you could have told me this before, but now, did this guy Joe punch you in the face yesterday? Is that legit?
Yeah, it is.
This is the first time we see Gregory get really
Look,
flustered, though we've seen him do a lot of
Okay.
self-soothing throughout. Perhaps he's realizing he's still not out of the woods, but little does he know this interview was not
That shows some anger issues, no? The fact that he reacted like that, he got some anger issues.
going to go the way he hoped.
Bro, think this is Among
This
Us.
guy punch you in the face? Did Dylan see this guy punch you in the face?
No, he wasn't there.
He wasn't there, but Brian's gonna vouch for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure, because again, I want to. If you can't understand that I'm taking some of the things that you say with a grain of salt,
Making Gregory think that his friends might not corroborate his story and planting a seed of doubt that his friends will give a different story, the detective is using the prisoner's dilemma to try to get him to be honest.
then
No, I fully understand.
okay.
But yeah. So neither one of them know that my mom is missing.
Sergeant Pagliari gives Gregory one last chance to tell the truth before they verify his story with evidence.
I want you to look at me real quick, because what I'm about to tell you, I want you to understand the magnitude of it.
Okay.
Okay?
This shit about to get serious, bro. I feel like we're reaching the climax. I'm gonna get something to eat real quick. I'll be right back. Yo, my bad. I'm teasing you guys. I fucking paused at the best part, bro. My bad. I'm sorry.
His story with evidence.
I want you to look at me real quick, because what I'm about to tell you, I want you to understand the magnitude of it.
What we eating?
So,
Arroz con leche, bro.
conversation. I've been very transparent with you. I've told you some of our tactics and things that we're going to do. I told you that we're going to verify your story, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, one aspect of your story, obviously, is a rundown of Brian and Dylan. Okay, who you said you were with last night, and here you were with today, okay?
Correct.
So, think carefully about this.
Okay.
What do you think Dylan or Brian is going to say?
Like about me?
Yes.
They're probably gonna act like they don't know me, or they'll verify everything.
What?
Why would they act that they don't know you?
They don't want to get involved.
Involved in what?
Like involved with my problems. I guess I don't know.
Why would they lie to a Fed about
Whenever
that?
you do that, whenever you want to do it.
Like right now we're doing it.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll verify my story.
They're going to do what?
They'll verify what I'm saying.
Which is that you have nothing to do with the murder of your mother.
My mom was murdered?
What do you think?
I don't know. I didn't think she was murdered.
While Gregory continues to sit in the hot
Jesus.
seat, two other detectives sit down with his friend Dylan Siglarik. Little do they know, Dylan is about to break their case wide open.
Yeah, and
What's going on, man?
not much. How you doing today?
Steve Wheeler, I'm a detective with the Sheriff's Office, Detective Mike Cox. How are you?
Let's see what Dylan gotta say.
Mind if we have an overview of your time?
Yeah. You already have an idea what you're doing? Anybody contact you about anything?
Okay. Have you talked to Greg today?
I saw him at school.
How good of friends are you guys?
I mean, I talked to him, but we're not like super close.
Yeah, then why are you hanging out?
Who's he super close with?
I don't really know. I don't talk
No
to him
one.
that much to really find out. I only have like 2 close friends myself, so.
Okay. Who are your close friends?
There's Brian. He's a really good friend of mine, and then yeah, really Brian. He's like the only person I talk to on a daily basis.
What's his last name?
Juarez.
Juarez?
Brian Porras.
RRAS.
Do you know another kid named Joey? Joey Jr. or something like that?
Then maybe friends with Greg.
No. I mean, I don't know people by names really, so like I might have seen them, but I don't know.
While this isn't
Jesus
definitive
Christ,
of
he
whether
lied
or
so
not
much.
Gregory's story so far has been true, there seems to be some discrepancies in the statements given by both of the boys. Dylan doesn't know who Joel is, and maybe it's because there's an entirely different reason that Gregory has scratches on his face. Not only that, but he also seems to be downplaying his relationship with Gregory. According to Gregory, he had saved Dylan from taking his own life.
Wait, those were fucking scratches on his face? How the fuck would Joe scratch him? He fights like this, bro? Like a... What? That's something like women would do,
It
no?
seems strange that Dylan wouldn't consider Gregory a close friend after such an incident.
Have you ever gone to Greg's house?
Yeah, I'm in a Greg's house.
Okay. When do you think the last time was you were over there?
I mean, probably last time I worked with him. Right? Yeah, last time I worked.
He said Joe slapped him. A slap did not do that.
Like, is he okay though?
So Greg is fine.
Okay.
Dad's fine. Everybody's fine except his mom. That's the problem. Is his mom is gone.
We don't know where she
We
is.
have no idea where this lady's at. We have zero idea where this lady is at.
And that's why we're here talking to you, because we know you're friends with Greg.
Yeah, I was just, I'm worried for him.
Yeah.
Greg's fine.
I mean, it looks like he got in a fight. Said he got in a fight today at school, which is why we were trying to figure out what was going on there. But just going with all the leads that we possibly can. So.
For now, Dylan is aware that he needs to watch everything he says, but later on, he won't be so careful. As soon as he
being
mistakenly
strangled?
thinks the cameras aren't rolling, he will make some truly shocking statements without realizing he's being recorded.
She's missing today? Yeah.
Yes.
She's missing today. She's missing right now. And they have no idea where this lady went. There's some unusual circumstances around it that it's abnormal. And
Enough abnormality to get a bunch of detectives out here.
yeah, we were both at home and they called us and said, "Hey, we need you guys to come down. We
Yeah.
have to start calling."
With some general information gathered from Dylan, the detectives start verifying his story.
The only time you saw Greg today was in the morning and in the afternoon at lunch, and you haven't seen him since?
I didn't really see him now.
What do you mean you didn't really see him?
Like, I didn't face to face kind of thing. Saw him walking, but
When?
after lunch and then before I left.
Okay, but not out of school.
No,
And Greg never left early and got a ride with you guys at all?
no. I was with Brian.
Oh,
It's clear
hell
that
no.
Dylan and Brian are incredibly close and seemingly spent the day together. Wanting to make sure that they have every angle on this story, detectives are sent to question Brian as well.
Yeah.
How you doing, sir? Are you
Good.
Brian?
Shut up. Yeah.
Look, like a shut up.
This is Detective Johnson.
Yeah.
We need to talk to you. So, may I talk?
Here, let me step out real quick. Sorry, you just woke me up.
Sorry, man. All right, well, here's the deal, man. We need to talk to you about that burglary happened over at Greg's house.
Motherfucking tight, bro.
You know anything about it?
Brian got that Karen haircut?
Something happened, that's
Yeah.
all I've heard though.
Yeah. Did you see Greg today?
He looks like he bullies people, bro.
From last I saw him was lunch.
Did you see him after lunch?
What?
Did you see him after lunch?
No, I was in class. That's really like one of the last times I saw him, so.
So far, it seems like Brian and Dylan's stories are adding up. However, it doesn't take long before Dylan makes a mistake.
Did you ever know Greg to have how do I describe this? A mean streak, per se, in him? You ever seen him get angry?
Like anger issues.
Angry, yeah. Any indication that he has it in him? Does he have a lot of anger built up? Does he have a lot of animosity against anything or anyone?
Like had hate for him, but he has anger. Yeah.
What's he have anger about?
Just he's like anyone. Something little to just make him angry out of nowhere.
Did you ever see him snap?
No, I've never seen him snap.
How do you know he has anger?
Because I've just seen him angry, like about stuff.
What kind of things?
I didn't really ask about it. It's not really my thing to know.
How did he act when he was angry? I mean,
He just
does he shut down? Does he get fired up? Does
he
he?
shuts down. He just doesn't want to talk to me. He gets
Has he given you anything to hold?
I wonder why.
From that house.
Last week he let me borrow a bow.
I mean, he was saying his mom was abusive, no?
I thought it was
And very
cool. I actually don't
controlling,
know.
I guess.
So what'd you borrow it for?
It's cool.
So you thought it'd just be cool to have in your room?
Yeah, I collect like stuff like that. Like I have a knife that's also a lighter. Just
His mom would probably make him angry.
What were you gonna do with it?
Cause
Look
I
out.
don't know
Yeah.
about anything.
You
Just
were
make
gonna
him
shoot it
angry.
at all?
I don't know.
Was there arrows with it?
No. It was just the bow. I had no idea how to shoot it. So
That kind of seems odd, though.
Most thing I've ever shot is a BB gun, to be honest.
This is an immediate red flag for the detectives. Gregory had listed his bow as one of the items that were stolen from his house. If Dylan has possession of the bow, that means either he stole it or Gregory lied. to the
Oh
sergeant.
shit! It's
I'll ask you
over.
a couple more things.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
From the information you're about to give me is true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Okay.
What
You and Greg
the? Did he know the bow was there? Why the
Yeah.
fuck did he mention that?
You didn't walk up?
Yeah, I think he's trying to pin the no, he's not trying to pin the blame on them. I don't know, bro.
I
Um,
walked up campus.
Did Greg walk with you?
I walked with Brian.
Okay, you walked with Brian. And where did you walk?
Brian's truck.
Okay.
Tractor.
His what?
Tractor.
His tractor. And you went where?
I went here.
And what did you do when you got here?
I grabbed my clothes.
Okay.
Just watch. Okay.
And I was to work.
Although Dylan is claiming that he's telling the truth, his story is quickly starting to contradict Brian's.
So, I picked up Greg this morning, right? After I picked up Dylan. And then there's morning times I really don't talk to them. I just pick them up and bring them to school because I'm tired. I'm not a morning person at all. And then I went to school, went through my classes like usual. Lunchtime I saw him, okay? And then after lunch, that's really like one of the last times I saw him, so.
What time did you leave school?
Sometimes he goes to his 7th, sometimes he doesn't.
What time did you leave school?
What time did I leave?
Brian repeats the question here to give himself some time to think about his answer. He will repeat part of the question again in a moment, making you wonder why he needs to think about this answer when it should be easy to remember.
There's not gonna be a plot twist or nothing, right? I don't think Brian did it.
With me, it was me and Dylan. And Greg, but I
And
took
where
him
did
home.
you go?
I took him back
To his house.
As the detectives continue to dig for the truth, Dylan eventually cracks.
Walked off campus. We went to his house. He gave me his stuff to hold.
What stuff?
I can show you.
Exactly.
Tell me
Just
what
tell us what it is.
He gave me his gaming laptop.
Wow,
his gaming
bro.
PC. He gave me his
What?
that I borrowed.
Today?
Hold that.
He gave you his personal computer too.
The mom playing
And
hide
the
and
bow.
seek.
And the bow.
Why did he give you? So it's a laptop.
They did it together?
Laptop, PC,
Not a
and a
lot.
bow.
It's a gaming PC.
Okay.
I think he's trying to pin the blame on them. He gave them the three exact things that they stole this. He remembered 3 exact things. And he gave it to them.
A bow and what else?
Don't know what else, honestly.
And then what?
Why did he give them to you to hold? Did he tell you?
He said he was in trouble, so he gave me it, and I drove off. I came
Wow. Yo, he trying to set them up.
and I went to work.
What the fuck?
After he gave me the stuff, I went to work. I didn't do anything else. I have a job to do.
Look, why did he say he was giving you that stuff?
What kind of trouble is he in?
I don't know what kind of trouble was he in, but the other in the house looked really torn up. So he told me to take the stuff. I mean, I get what it was looking like.
So you got to the house with Greg and Brian.
Just the driver.
Did Brian get out? Did you all go inside the house?
We got to the door. He ran in. I looked inside. I could see it all messed up. He ran out, gave me that, gave me the bow. He threw a couple of the things that we ended up just throwing out. And then I came back here.
What did you throw out?
We threw out like a computer and a printer and just like small stuff like that.
Threw it out where?
We just found a random dumpster and threw it in there.
Where's this random dumpster?
The Winn-Dixie parking lot.
With this confession from Dylan, all of the supposedly stolen items mentioned by Gregory are now accounted for. As detectives try to find out what kind of trouble
Damn.
Gregory might have been in, Dylan
Why Dylan
makes
trying
a
to hide?
shocking and disturbing
I don't
confession.
know.
I'm sorry for lying.
I know, but now's the time to get it all out. All of it. So tell us what happened.
I mean, he's done this much. He's given you personal items for you to hide or to hold. That's not suspicious to you, and it's not suspicious to you that you guys hold on.
Dylan knows. He knows.
Yeah.
Say it. Tell us.
Yep.
Tell us what happened.
It's okay, man. It's not on you.
pretty much what happened. Me and Brian were driving to school this morning, and he called me and Brian. Hey, something big happened. He wouldn't say it on the phone, so me and him had to go get him. Then he gets in the car, and he says, "I did it. I really did it. I killed my
What
mother."
the fuck, bro?
Did the entire day. We left early, and we get back to the house. Drove to school.
What? Yo, if my friend told me he just owned a life, I don't care how close we are, bro. You own a life, your mom, you're not getting in the car. Why the fuck would the... Wait, when he says we drove to school, does he mean all three of them?
The entire day. We left early, and we get back to the house. He says, "Take this."
Greg did say something happened to his mother. It was kind of fuzzy because.
Why would you take the items after what he did, bro?
He said something happened, and like I said, he was really shooken. So he told me something about how his house was messed up. So we went over there, and he.
I'm confused.
I could take some of his stuff, right? He said he needed to get rid of some of the stuff in his house. So we
I'm
go
confused.
in there, and we grabbed some of the stuff out of his house.
So you did go in the house?
Yes, and we put it in the tracker. And he told.
Thank
he
you,
told us what
Snacks.
needed to be like kept and what needed to be thrown away. So we stopped and we threw away, like you said, the printer, the jukebox. Yeah. Where else did we stop? The church, right up there in High Banks.
What happened at the church, buddy?
Greg had he put one of the, like a trunk. He put that in the water.
What was in the trunk, buddy?
A whole bunch of random stuff, like just junk that you'd see at like a garage sale.
After hours of investigation, interrogation, and turmoil, detectives finally are getting to the truth. Despite having this horrid information, there's
Jesus.
still so much they need to know. But Brian is still reluctant to
The
admit
twist
one
is coming?
crucial detail.
What was said? What did Greg tell you? Don't cover up for Greg.
I'm not
If
trying
what
to
he
cover for
said,
Greg.
If he said it, then he said it, and then, you know, you did what you did, and that can be explained.
Mhm.
But don't sit here and just continue to lie to us, all right?
Okay.
You and Greg are buddies.
There's more than one person here. It's not just you. Remember that.
By stating there's more than one person here, the detective is clearly using the prisoner's dilemma with Brian.
There's two other parties involved. It's not just you, okay?
So it's not like we came here blind, looking for answers.
Yeah, I can tell that by how much you guys already know and all that. So
just tell us what he said.
He said that he's telling me that like an argument, but not really argument. But he told me that like it's hard to say. It's
just
honestly
Just say it. We've probably already heard it.
Yeah, he said that he killed his mother, and I didn't really believe it. So
okay, all right.
With both boys having claimed that Gregory killed his mother,
Holy
the detectives
shit,
are
bro.
inclined to believe that they're telling the truth. Although Brian is claiming that he didn't believe Gregory's claims, it's hard to imagine that he wouldn't get suspicious after helping stage the crime scene. No matter what Brian or Dylan want
How
to
do you do
believe,
that?
they helped their friend cover up the brutal and shocking
Yo,
murder of his...
sorry I'm pausing, but you guys know about the two brothers? They made a Netflix show on them and shit, that they unalive their own parents or whatever because of all the things they did to them. What the fuck could she have possibly done to this guy for him to do that? Or he just got issues, bro. Like,
own mother.
I wanna know.
As the detectives prepare to inform Sergeant Pagliari about what they've
Why
learned,
why did he
one
do it?
notices that Dylan isn't doing too well.
Over little shit and getting mad, like yeah, the Mendes brothers, yeah.
Thinking about harming yourself or anything. Dylan.
Anger issues.
I know it's tough.
I don't think it's just anger, bro. He got a lot of issues. For you to do that shit, like
There's like a part of me that knows I just feel bad, but I can't feel anything for it. What to do?
Listen,
He has
just
mental
do what you're doing.
issues?
Sit
Yeah.
here talking to me, okay? I can understand. You're probably not feeling anything because you haven't really processed it yet. You haven't processed what happened.
While one detective comforts Dylan, the other is quick to get Sergeant Pagliari on the phone and let him know what they've discovered. Armed with this new information, Pagliari sits down for one final...
4 hours in, bro. Look at it. 4 hours
With
in.
everything they know, none of them could have been prepared for what exactly Gregory would say.
Do you think, and I'm going to ask you this, I've asked this before, okay, because in your hearts of hearts, looking at me face to face, are you a man of integrity? Do you know what that is? I do know what it is. Okay. Are you a person of integrity?
I don't think I have the best character. I think I have character flaws, but on the up and up. Usually, I try to be as honest as possible. And when I'm not, it's because I'm being selfish. And I can admit that. Okay. I tend to be selfish, and that's a problem I have. But, okay. Yeah. Well, here's what I want you. I'm going to do this. I want you to look at me right in my eyes. Okay? Look at us like that.
Oh, shit.
And I'm going to ask you, did you kill your mother, take things from your house, distribute them amongst your friends, come in here today and lie to my face and say that you didn't do that?
Oh, shit!
No, what? I didn't do that. You didn't kill your mother. No.
Yo, this detective is good, bro.
Stillness. He's working as hard as possible to lie.
I got you, Ellie.
He's
I got
making
you. I got
constant,
you.
intense eye contact, and then has
What
no
the fuck?
reaction to the accusation. An innocent person would be.
Yo,
furious
making
because
eye
he's
contact is
shocked
crazy,
at being
bro. That's how you
accused,
crack
angry,
somebody.
and friends turned
You
on
just
him.
make eye
It would
contact with
show,
them.
but from Gregory we see almost nothing.
All right. So, sit back down. I don't believe you. Why? Well, the good news about it is that all those things that were missing from your house, we found them. Where? You tell me. I give you a clue. It's one of your buddies. Are you saying my friends robbed my house? Is that what you took out of this? Then I'm saying that your friends robbed your house. The same friends who, by the way, were at school all day and who dropped you off. Here, I'll refer to your little map here, bud. Remember this. They dropped you right here on High Banks, whenever the hell this road is. And I asked you earlier, is it possible that your two friends could have went to your mom's house and killed your mom and taken those things? And you said that's impossible because they would have been driven past you, and then you would have saw them. The time is up, Greg. The time is up. We found the stuff. Okay? Your buddies turned us onto it. Now you need to tell me what happened, because they've already told me what happened. Told my pals what happened. So you need to come to Jesus. You're a religious man.
I'm in Discord.
You need to tell me what happened. So what did they tell you? I'm not telling you what they told me, because I don't have to tell you what they told me. You tell me what happened. I already told you what happened. Tell me you didn't kill your mother. I didn't. Who killed your mother? I have zero clue. Who took the to your house? Well, you just told me. Apparently it's my friends. And when did they think they did that? I have zero clue. Do you honestly believe the things that are coming out of your mouth? Yeah. So when your buddy says that you told him you killed your mother, he's lying.
After being backed into a corner, Gregory remains silent for quite a while before something snaps inside him and divulges one of the most chilling confessions we've ever heard.
Alright, guys. W stream today. W stream. I'm gonna stop it right here. I gotta go and shit, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all understand. We're gonna do it next time, bro. We're gonna finish this next time. Tomorrow or so. Nah, I'm joking. Chill. I'm rage baiting. This is the climax right here.
Snaps inside him.
This is the climax, bro.
Most chilling confessions.
This is the climax.
Oh, good, whatever. Alright, I'll tell you what happened. Alright, so I got home, I got in an argument with my mom. She slapped me across the face. She began to hit me. She started beating me. I didn't like it, so I strangled her to death. I put her in a wheelbarrow. I put her in my car. I took the car. I had a mental breakdown where I almost committed suicide 3 times.
As he talks, Gregory adds in, I almost had a mental breakdown and thought about taking his own life.
What the fuck? What? The way he says all this, bro. Ah, fuck it, whatever. Who cares?
My mom.
Confessions.
What the fuck? How?
Oh, good, whatever. Alright, I'll tell you what happened. Alright, so I got home, I got in an argument with my mom. She slapped me across the face. She began to hit me. She started beating me. I didn't.
She was not beating
so
you,
I
bro.
strangled her.
That was barely
I put
anything.
her in a
I was
wheelbarrow.
fucking.
I put her in my car. I took the car. I had a mental breakdown where I almost committed suicide.
Aw, poor Boo Boo. He had a mental breakdown.
And
Aw.
thought about taking his own life, even as he's in the middle of admitting to killing his mom.
No, Ellie,
He
I
still
didn't.
wants to appear to be the
I didn't hear
victim.
of that.
This is very classic narcissistic
Aw.
thinking and behavior.
I drove around.
Poor kid, getting.
I dropped
He's
the
still playing
wheelbarrow
victim,
at
bro.
a random
Like,
ass location, and I drove back to the church. I began to dig a hole. I dig a hole right under the fire pit. I dug a pretty deep hole, pretty deep, you know, deep enough to put a body in. All right. All this time, my mom's decomposing body. I dragged it from my car to the fire pit. In which case, I tried to cut the wedding ring off her finger.
How did you do
on it,
this?
But I couldn't because I didn't have a knife strong enough to cut bones. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, so I dug that hole, threw her body in there, filled it back in.
This is sick, bro.
Dumped my clothes, and then I went home and I car to ride to school with my
Oh
friends.
yeah, like nothing happened.
And yeah.
And yeah. What about the part
And yeah.
where you staged a crime scene?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. Oh, so in the middle of the night, I realized that hey, my mom just up and disappears. That's not going to make any sense. So I decided to make it look like a boxed robbery. So I just went to my house and I just
You're so.
which looked pretty convincing. Yeah.
And yeah.
And yeah.
Not,
How the fuck do you act like that?
Two buddies into this and give them the stolen.
Because I needed to get rid of it.
Gregory's complete
Nah, he gave up, bro. He confessed it. He the imposter. He
It
gave
only
up.
gets more horrifying as he doubles down.
I think you have to realize that with my mom beating up and hitting on me, it wasn't like me being like, I've waited ages for this, and then I kill her. No, this was
He was
extremely
plotting.
out of impulse, out of me getting beaten the shit out of me. So I just was like, done with it. So I grabbed her neck and I strangled her.
Okay.
So it was out of complete impulse.
She was probably scratching his face as he strangled
One of the
her.
matter is, I was shaken up, obviously. So
How fucking strong is this kid? How do you strangle
When
a...
did you strangle your mother?
Damn.
I don't know, 12.
Where was she at when you did it?
What?
Where was she?
In the room?
Which room?
Her room.
Sleeping?
No, she woke up.
She woke up after you had your hands around her throat?
No, she woke up when I entered her room.
And what happened then?
She's like, what are you doing?
What did you say?
And I said, listen, you have to understand that I was not. The stuff that is on my face right now was a lot worse, and I wasn't feeling good, and I said, why'd you have to hit me? I said, you said that you would...
Yeah, he's trying to act nonchalant about it, bro.
And she's like, well...
Like, fuck it, who cares?
Blah,
So
blah,
basically what happened...
Stop.
And yeah.
Whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
bullshit, we covered that. I don't want to hear it. What'd she say?
She was like, well, you were being a dick. And does that really warrant?
Let it out. Now, oh yeah, it's important. I want you to tell me.
No. Does that really warrant? Not important. Does that really warrant? I wasn't being a dick. I already explained to you the conversation that I had with her, right? It's still about my bio grade. It's still about all that shit, right? And it's the same conversation I had with her. But it's the same conversation. It's just, like I said, it escalated to screaming and yelling, and then she started hitting me. And I did not hit back. I did not punch her back.
He's lying. The fact that he's still lying,
Gregory
bro.
is making a lot of referral statements by saying, like I said, over and over.
Is he
He's
still
trying to
lying,
find a way
bro?
to maintain his story wasn't complete lies by pointing out the pieces
Holy
of truth
shit.
he said before.
Until I realized that if I let her keep on beating me around and basically letting her just do whatever she wanted, that eventually it was either going to be me or her. And so I made a decision.
According to Gregory, his mother's
Yeah,
murder
right.
was a preemptive self-defense, but that doesn't justify such a horrifying and unforgivable crime. He continues to
He did it
share
out
more
of
grisly
impulse?
details of the cold-blooded
Hello,
attack.
Ash.
Put your hands around her neck. Was she facing you when you did it?
Yeah.
You extend your arms and put your hands around her throat
Yes.
and squeeze.
Yeah.
What did she do?
I mean, what can you do in that situation?
You tell me what she was doing.
Well, I forced her onto the ground and I was strangling her. And
This is
she
fucking
was
sick,
trying,
bro.
She was clawing my arm. She was whatever. I mean, you can probably see on my fucking hand where in this crease here, I was putting so much stress on it.
He should probably
Because
clawed
I was
his
over
face.
it. I was over it. I realized that it was either her getting so angry.
It was either her or me. He's really acting like this was all
Or it was
self-defense.
me getting so angry with her that I strangled her to death. So I took the ladder because I didn't plan on. I didn't
You don't plan on what?
want her to kill me. I didn't think that was fitting.
Okay. Oh, that ain't fitting.
So I just
Okay.
Gregory seems to really struggle to come up with an explanation here. I didn't think that was fitting is particularly odd phrasing in the middle of a confession. Though he admitted he killed her, he's trying his hardest to make it self-defense
Yeah.
with a roundabout justification.
Yeah.
Though it sounds completely unbelievable, it's likely he's probably actually convinced himself of this.
You throw her, you force her to the floor, and you choke the life out of her. How'd that make you feel?
I felt nothing.
How long did it take?
30 minutes.
You choked your mother
Felt
on the floor to
nothing.
death for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
How'd you know she was dead?
Okay, actually, let me rephrase this. I choked her to death, and I thought she was dead, and I went to go get the wheelbarrow, and then she was moving, so I had to get back on top of her.
What?
What? Once she wasn't resisting when I was dragging her dead body across the floor, I knew she was dead.
Gregory
What the
continues with his
fuck?
crude and detached
I had to
views
finish the
on
job.
his
On quote.
body.
Well,
I had to finish the
those
job.
bodies are heavy. They're a pain in the ass to carry.
Bro, he had a chance of redemption of being like, what the fuck am I doing? He finished the job. No remorse, exactly. No, nothing. He felt nothing.
Simple fireman's carry, right? I mean, pick her up, whatever, bring her to the car, throw her in there. Nah, this heavy. So I got the wheelbarrow, I dragged her out to the stairs.
Yo, you guys have to be scared of having kids. Imagine your future kid is whatever the fuck this is.
She
Bro.
had, like, muscle her body into the wheelbarrow.
What the fuck?
Just perfect enough to where I could.
Yeah, he's
get
15
her
years
into
old.
The car, actually into the wheelbarrow without having to, whatever, bring my bag.
Jesus.
Okay. So you take her to the car. Where do you put her in the minivan?
I just shoved her in there.
In the very back.
Yeah. Open up the trunk, just kind of. I put 2 belts around her legs, and then I dragged her into the car.
2 belts around.
I feel like jail is not enough of a punishment
I had 2 belts, I had, like, a belt
for
around
this
her
type of
leg,
shit, bro.
and then I put them together, and then used it as like a crutch.
Like people commit crimes and then like, yeah, I'll go to jail. Whatever.
The van and drag her from the
It's like, bro,
the
they,
Yeah, it was a bit to do, but yeah, I did it.
As Gregory
they
describes
gotta,
his next
I don't care,
steps,
bro. They
we
gotta
get a
torture
fascinating
motherfuckers
glimpse
like
into the
this, bro.
twisted
They gotta
mind
torture
of a
them
teenage murderer.
to make them scared.
So you
Cause how do you just do this?
And then-
Then yeah, I might just go to
Well,
jail.
I threw a wheelbarrow in there, and I was like, and I got
Electric
the
chair? No, I think they should
Yeah,
suffer,
this,
bro. They should just
whatever,
suffer.
easy.
Motherfuckers like this,
yeah, no.
even
And I
death
had
is
to
an
break
easy
down.
route for them.
Oh shit, blah, whatever.
Nope. Blah blah whatever. What's that mean? Fill it in.
Like, whatever else I'm doing, and or whatever. Destroying my
Whatever.
future, blah, blah, whatever.
And yeah,
The repeated blah 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 statements show the fascinating but disturbing dichotomy of how Gregory presents as intelligent as well as very childish. This is the hallmark of most teens,
Jesus
but it's
Christ.
extremely chilling when tied to discussing murder.
Basically, just
Blah, 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 blah,
basically
blah.
reasoning with myself. Do I deserve to live? And I realized that.
Aw,
I
poor
did everything I
Boo-Boo.
did out
He's
of
suicidal.
self-defense. I mean, sure, she wasn't hitting me.
Fucking
in the
sick
moment,
in the head, bro.
But it would have eventually just gotten worse and worse and worse. It's always gotten worse and worse and worse over the years.
Then why didn't you
But
say anything?
It was just a matter of time. I was on the highway. I was driving to, and then I realized, well,
Bro, it's not
I
Don
had
Pollo.
thoughts going
Blah,
through
blah,
my
blah,
head.
blah, blah,
My
blah, blah.
original thought was, oh, well, what if I just dump my mom's body in some random ass location with a wheelbarrow, and then I just go on the run, right? And then I realized where the fuck I go. I mean, I have my sister's house in Michigan, yeah, but she just turned me to the cops, and whatever, I'm not gonna get out of the country, and whatever, how many hours they find her body, so it's not worth it. And I was like, well, I could just go into oncoming traffic. I mean, it's really busy in this area for some reason. I could just.
He seems like he knows so much about this, bro.
And I was like, nah, it's a pussy
Like,
way to go.
he was definitely plotting, bro.
Right, so I just decided, I guess we're just back at square one, so I'm gonna go back to where I started.
Gregory continues to narrate
Holy
the account,
fuck,
and
bro.
he doesn't hesitate to share the disgusting details about what he did to his mother's body.
Drove the body back to the church, and dig the hole, realized that my phone flashlight's not going to be enough, go back to the house, get a new flashlight, then, this is me, when I'm talking about me going back to my house to get money, it's just me trying to make excuses for my phone being in certain places. I should have just trashed my phone like I did with my mom's, but I didn't really want to do that.
What? I should have just trashed the phone like I did with my mom, but what the fuck? How do you just say that, bro?
I should have just trashed my phone like I did with my mom's, but
Oh no, he trashed his mom's phone. My bad. I misunderstood that.
because I was listening to music.
I thought he meant trash his own mom, bro. I don't know, bro. This motherfucker's sick.
And so
Holy
I get,
shit.
I get a couple candles, get flashlights, I get whatever.
I didn't see the subtitles.
And,
Jesus.
get the area,
Dumbass.
dig, dig. Realize
Dig,
body
dig,
smells
dig.
terrible.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ, you smell a dead body?
So I smell a dead body? Yes,
Yeah,
sir, I have.
yeah, they smell like
Casually listening to music
They
while
smell like
digging a
shit.
grave and be so comfortable.
What y'all think he was
discussing the
listening
smell
to,
of his
bro?
mother's dead body show his complete.
What y'all
lack
think
of
he was
empathy
listening to?
Beyond the remorselessness he's.
Have you ever
displayed
smelled
so
a dead
far.
body? Jesus Christ, it smells like shit.
So I went to my house.
The fuck, bro?
And I was like, okay, when I get the body in there, I'll pour the bleach on it and just make it smell sterile before I
You
cover
thought about it all the way?
I was like, okay, that seems like a pretty good plan, whatever.
There's been another shift in Gregory's speech patterns. As soon as he decided to
AI
confess,
Summer.
he's now talking a lot faster. This is most likely
Bro,
his
this is
normal way of
murder
talking,
on my
as
mind.
before he was concentrating on being deceptive.
So, okay, we're dig the hole. It's like, what, 4:30? And I was like, alright, so we dump the body in the
I might swear, but
and
not
then
gonna.
5:30 we're back.
So
So,
we.
myself.
Okay, so you're talking about we being to yourself, nobody else is there. This is just you.
Yeah, it's just me. So, anyways, done with the hole. So, kick the body in the hole, but it doesn't fit. So I had to
Kick the
I had a
bitch.
primer in there. I don't know if I broke any bones. Whatever. Poured the bleach on her. Put the dirt over her. And I mean, when you go
What
out,
the
you can see
fuck, bro? You're
it looks like
15 years old, bro.
natural. Doesn't look like there's anything.
What the
And you
fuck?
mask the hole. What'd you do?
Well, I
No remorse, no emotion, nothing,
I
bro.
literally
Nothing.
just threw the dirt back on it. Moved her out around. Looks perfectly fine.
So she's in the fire pit. Or under the fire pit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yet another shocking twist. Gail's body wasn't the only thing Gregory hid in the woods that night.
What else is in the woods?
What else is in there?
Mm-hmm.
The broom I used to sweep the drag marks away.
Okay.
Because when you're dragging a dead body, as I said, I trashed the wheelbarrow on Holly Hills, which is a dumbass move because I still need.
Oh, it's a dumbass move. Oh my
car
god.
and bring it down to this area, right?
Yeah, that was a bad move.
Whatever.
Should have covered it better.
Dumb. So if I hadn't wasted
the
maybe
fuck,
an hour
bro?
and a half, I probably would have gotten away with it. But I did waste that hour and a half because I needed to come to terms with what I did. Anyways, I dragged her body with the two belts I had tied.
The fact that he
to her ankle
fake
and
cried and everything,
all
bro.
the way to the fire pit. And like when you're dragging the body on leaves
Holy shit.
and palm fronds and whatnot, that collects quite a lot of shit, to be frank.
So is there anything else? I mean, you said that there's a shovel in the woods, a broom in the woods. How about any of the stolen or the stuff that you took from the
Well, there's more. Yeah, there's stolen.
They're in the
Something big, like
woods.
all the small shit. And I just kind of chucked it in there because no one else wanted it, and I needed to get rid of it. So there's a cache of stolen shit in the lake behind the fire pit, but it's probably all
Jesus
whatever.
Christ,
By
bro.
the way, in the woods by the fire pit, I don't know. I can point out to you exactly, but there is 2 laptops and the 30 caliber gun right behind the fire pit in the woods. And obviously, you know where the rest of the stuff is.
I do. Go back to before you left your house with your mother's body in the van. You started staging the crime scene. Is that right? You said you took some of the stolen shit out.
Yeah.
Well, not stolen. You took the. What'd you take out of the house first, and then while your mother's body was in the van?
Well, I just kind of figured, I need to get everything out. I was like, well, not everything, but I was like, how can I make this look legit? I was like, I can't just make my mom disappear and then head to school and be like, oh, everything's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's not gonna work. So I need to make it look like something happened, like a botched robbery or something. And you gotta admit, I don't know if you saw the house.
Do you guys notice how the tone of his voice even changes now? Like when he's actually being his real self, bro? Like, he sounds like a fucking psychopath.
Why is there all this crap up here spilled?
Holy shit, bro.
There's a broken glass here. I saw this shit.
Oh yeah, it looked so legit, that's why Gregory immediately ended up in the interrogation room confessing right now.
Basically, I just of everything, and I grabbed everything of value, and I kind of just threw it in the van.
He's genuinely
And,
speaking now?
yeah.
Not true,
As
yeah.
Sergeant Pagliari works to understand the rest of this disturbing story, Gregory takes every opportunity to flaunt his horrendous ego.
Now, some of the stuff you gave to your friends. When did you give some of that to your friends?
After school.
After school.
Yeah, I needed. There wasn't any.
Yeah, the whole time he's just thinking, I did such a bad
I was
job.
gonna drive up to the Sunrail and leave my mom's car there.
Cook by narrator.
And make it look like that she went to Orlando and that she just got whatever. And I
Holy
think
fuck.
actually, if I
He
had
just talks like he
box
fucking knows
robbery,
everything,
I
bro.
just kind of drove the car up there and lost the
The
bike.
motherfucker's not
Gotten
Eisen.
picked up with by my friends, and we kind of like just kept hush hush about it. And I killed my mom and put her under the fire pit. You guys probably would have never caught me because you'd probably think that she got mugged in Orlando and died, and that probably would have made a lot more sense. But I didn't think it through because I was impulse thinking and I was doing everything on a whim. So if I had more time to think it through, I probably would have done other things. But that's whatever.
What the?
So
it's whatever.
I went to school though. Oh yeah,
It's
I went
whatever.
to school. Brian Bill picked me up in front of my house. I was wearing jeans covered in dirt, as well as boots covered in dirt. You'll find those in the woods with the broom and the.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
I was wearing no shirt. I just grabbed a random shirt and some soap and a washcloth. And then when I got to school, I wiped all the dirt off me, the excess blood that was on my face from my mom hitting me, and I cleaned myself up. And then I went to school and acted like nothing happened.
So then you go to school like nothing's up, right? You
Yeah.
just go to class for a little while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my last day was the
He
free
even said it like me. Yeah.
Okay.
The
Buddy your
fuck?
friends?
More or less with you. It's whatever.
That's well, your two best buds are the ones you really care about, right?
Well, no, they screwed me over in the end, so it's whatever.
Well, one person keeps a secret, Greg.
I'm still reacting.
You,
This
when did
this
they
video is
find out
so
that
long.
you killed your
bro.
mom?
When they picked me up, because I was covered in blood, which was my blood, but I was covered in blood and dirt, and I wasn't wearing a shirt, and I had soap, and they were like, what the happened? And I was like, well, Brian, I called you last night. He's like, yeah, I know. And I told Dylan.
Okay. So then, what was their reaction?
Apathy?
Tell me. Describe. Elaborate.
They didn't care.
They didn't care. They think
He don't give a fuck. Nope.
I mean,
Well, yeah, they thought it was bullshit until I took them back to where I did it.
which was after school.
Yeah.
And then after school, you took them to the church.
Yeah.
And then you just started divvying out.
Yeah, then I said, take what you want.
Knowing that your mother was dead, and you told them take what you want, and they were good with that?
Yeah, they took it.
Who took what?
I don't know.
There's now no denying that Dylan and Brian helped Gregory cover up his mother's murder, and the two were
Oh,
detained
so
while
they're gonna-
Sergeant Pagliari
they're gonna be
wraps up
accomplices and
Gregory's
shit.
interrogation.
Well, how about the part, I gotta say, I was impressed with the kid.
He think he tough. That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't tell he got a big ass ego.
Okay, so again, more things that these guys did.
It's like, damn, I did such a bad job at hiding my dead mom's body.
And we're like,
Fuck.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
oh,
So both
Jesus
things together
Christ.
Kicked in the door.
yeah, it was very impressive.
I gave admin to Extreme to take care of Discord.
I wish I had it on video.
Oh, I forgot, Ash. I forgot.
But I'm
I
sure
forgot everything that happened and what I did.
dust for footprints on the floor, you'll find their shoes.
Okay.
Sorry.
You'll find it all over the
I
house.
forgot.
as well. But then we went to my mom's room. We got the gloves, gave them gloves because they didn't want to get their fingerprints on anything, even though they had already kicked the door open and whatnot. But and
It's like he's playing a game, reviewing the mistakes. Yeah.
helping me do this, shit, whatever.
As the interrogation comes to a close, Gregory once again displays his astonishing apathy towards his mother's death.
So, am I gonna go to prison or what? What's up?
So, am I gonna go to prison or what? What's gonna happen now? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? So, am I gonna go to prison or what the fuck is wrong with you?
Am I gonna go to prison or what? What's up?
Fuck, bro, I hate this kid, bro.
Let someone from the state attorney's office know about today's events, and then we'll go from there. So I don't have, there's no end game as far as what's going to end up happening to you. And, your question is like what?
Jail is not enough for motherfuckers like this,
You will be
bro.
arrested.
Jail ain't enough.
Obviously, but like, since I'm a minor, can I even go to
Prison ain't
Is that
enough.
a thing?
That I don't know. Again, I'm just the person who gets the facts and presents them.
Is that a thing?
Again, all we're going to do
Is that a
Detective Jones
thing?
and I are just
Or
here to get the facts of the case. We present our
holy
findings
shit,
to
bro?
the legal part of things, which that's not me.
So since I'm in the police station already, ready to do handcuffs and all that jazz?
You probably will be handcuffed at some point. Yeah.
Dope, bro. And then I did Act of the Century. She's giving me a Grammy.
Pro needs execution. I don't think it, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
You should give it a listen.
It might sound fucked up, but they
Gregory
deserve
is
some kind of
bragging about his
torture, bro.
911 call. It's actually something that gave him away from the beginning.
So people are
When he was
actually
asked
scared
where the
to do
emergency
things like
was,
this.
He immediately
Pri-
launched
no,
into his
there's
story,
people that are
which
not
is an
scared of
instant
prison.
red
They don't give a
flag.
fuck.
911, where's your emergency?
I just got home and my house is
Oh,
completely trashed.
look at bro,
Someone
look at his fucking face,
My
bro.
house
He's acting like a hurt puppy that just after he just did that. Holy
completely
shit.
trashed. It looks like someone broke in the side door.
An innocent person. is
Yeah, the
interested
friends
in
fucked
help,
up.
not
The
telling
friends
story.
fucked up.
It's incredible.
They're
that the
basically
detectives can keep a
cooperating.
straight face listening to him. before officially arresting Gregory.
Yo, they cooperated, and he set them up, saying the robbers stole things from him, the things that he gave them, bro. This motherfucker was plotting every
The
single
sergeant has
thing,
one
bro.
last question for him.
You've taken a little bit of pride in what you did. That's fine. You know what? It is what it is, right? Are you willing to go with us and show us where at the church where you put her and everything? Do a little reenactment of what happened? So again, if you're willing to ride with us, I'll sit with you in the backseat of a patrol car. Uniformed deputies will come in and handcuff you, of course, and put you back there with me, and then you'll just take us over to the church, and then we'll get out and do a little video reenactment of the scene over there, and just kind of go through some things. Tell us what you were thinking. That's all I'm looking to do at this point. You wanna do that?
I'd be down.
You're down?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's down, guys.
After arriving at the church, Gregory leads the officers to the burial site.
Drop, and then I put my phone. I can find this.
Okay.
No, it's not. No.
Keep this on screenshots.
Oh, whatever. Well, there was a wooden. Did they find this?
Girls are reacting in shock and disgust to the story confession. The streamer confessed to having. What?
Gun back here? Did we find a gun back here? It's okay if we
There's one back there.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Okay.
Why is it saying I confessed to doing it?
I believe so.
Alright, bro.
Alright, sounds good.
Why am I getting framed by
This is on my
YouTube?
phone, so I get some light.
Bro,
I really need more,
what?
so I had to go back to my house to get more.
He's so proud, yeah.
Tell me how you
Bro, I didn't do it, bro.
About that. Took a shovel and I dug it up.
Yo, YouTube, I didn't do it. It was not me. I'm reacting to something.
Is she face up? Is she?
I didn't do this.
Okay, so originally I was.
No. I didn't do
I
this.
realized that was a bad idea. Right. So I put her in head first, and then I folded her legs. And you're gonna when you dig her up, whenever you do that, you'll find the legs first, which should make it easier for you to pull it out. But okay.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
Pretty big.
Well, I mean, let's say circumference-wise. If you had to put you're a math guy. What do you think?
I mean, you guys got rid of the fire pit, but it was the circumference of the fire pit.
That's what the whole thing was, just the circumference of the fire pit?
Yeah, and then it kind of combed down.
Did you get tired?
Well, yeah, that, and I was on a time limit.
Okay, all right. So Detective Escobar, just so you're aware, Greg strangled her to death. 2 hands on her neck. Go with it.
Originally started with 1, but then I thought 2's better than 1.
Okay, all right. And that was 2 on both times? You choked your...
She was like up against the wall, and if I was at my house, I'd show you, but
okay.
It was interesting. Clear.
No, I just want to know. Okay,
Yeah,
again,
both.
So against the wall,
He said it was interesting?
I had her up against the wall on the floor.
This motherfucker sounds like Dexter, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No emotion.
It's hard to make sense.
Was her head up against the wall and her body was on the floor?
Yeah.
Like you had her like pinned in the corner?
The fact that this happened in real life is crazy,
On
bro.
the floor?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
There you go.
It was like bedroom, right? Master bedroom?
Yeah. You can see when you go in there, the bed's tilted. We started on the bed. We struggled off the bed onto the left side, where I proceeded to kill her.
Okay.
While Gregory leads the officers through the woods, Brian and Dylan sit together in the
Except
back of a
Dexter's
nearby
mark.
patrol car
I mean,
as
Dexter's
the boys
also a
talk
show.
about their current situation, seeming not to realize they're being recorded. It becomes very clear that they don't understand the consequences they'll soon be facing.
I told
He trying to be as smart as
they knew it
he's
already.
trying.
Dude, I haven't been in cuffs all night, and then this lady shows up and she puts me in cuffs.
But you were in cuffs? Dude, they showed up and I was okay, and then they're like, okay, we transport you in cuffs.
They transported me without cuffs.
I'm like, wait, so like Dylan saw his house and was like, no, they're with our other detectives, and was like, shit, he's fired at the police station. So they called my father.
Oh no!
Yeah, they called my father. My father knows that I'm involved in this. I'm gonna get chewed out when I get home. I'm not gonna get a birthday or Christmas or anything. I'm gonna be grounded for the next 10 years and disowned by my entire family.
Dude, I'm not even getting to work. Come on. Shh.
Someone's about to get fired.
Dude, no, we had that
bro.
job.
Oh, man.
We're making 15 an hour. Come on.
Come on, man.
This is important. Yeah, it was 15 an
This
hour.
is important. My friend just unalived his mother.
Going over there. Only the willpower stay up so long.
No, it's
Fall.
not working. You have to be there 11 o'clock till around
Jesus
7
Christ.
o'clock.
It's like none of these people care that a human being died. Or got unalived. Like, none
It
of them
seems that
care.
the concept of serving jail time for their crimes doesn't even cross the boys' minds. Is this just a sign of their immaturity, or do the two really feel that they haven't committed a crime by helping Greg cover up his mother's
Yeah,
murder?
they probably think that don't matter.
That's not Greg. That guy's too tall and like skinny.
No, it's Greg. Look at his limp.
Yeah, he has to point out where the body is.
That's Greg.
That's Greg.
Mine.
Gabo.
My what? My what? What did he say? What?
Greg.
Yo, Dylan. Alright, bro.
Mine.
What?
I know he's not.
My what?
But honestly.
Look at what Matt's wearing. Like, I'll do a lot of things for a friend.
Wait.
Look at what. No.
I know he's not even mine. Like,
It's not even my name.
Look at what Matt's wearing. Like, I'll do a lot of things for a friend.
I was under the impression I was taking some property. I got some speakers out of it. I was enjoying those tonight. I was kind of drunk. You should ask.
The complete lack of
What the
accountability
fuck?
from Dylan and Brian is appalling. However, their utter absence
My
of
fella.
remorse only becomes more apparent when they bizarrely decide to sing Alien Boy by Oliver Tree.
I was sitting there singing Bruno Mars and all that, just like blasting the speakers.
Oh, he planted some Bruno Mars?
Nice in my room.
Okay.
I fell down.
I was listening to that too.
Okay.
Down, so you
So, your friend's mother just died. Why the fuck are they speaking like that? Is everybody psychotic? Something wrong in everybody's head in this fucking town, bro? Look at how they're speaking, like nothing happened. Oh shit, is that Greg? I was blasting some Bruno Mars, dude. I will catch a grenade for you. Like, what the fuck?
Eventually, all three
Why did they
boys are
acting like
transported
that?
Back to the police station.
Everybody got
After a
mental
night
illness,
processing,
yeah.
Gregory, Dylan, and Brian are reunited in the back of a patrol car and transported to the Department of Juvenile Justice, where it's very
Those all
clear
look like
they have no
mugshots. I'm
idea
guessing they got
they're
arrested.
recorded.
Because, like, I was asking for a bottle of water so much. The one that he was like, the water's in the
I was gonna mention that at the beginning, bro. Like, there's no way these are school pictures. They could be, but they look more like
right
mugshots.
there, and I'm just like, I'm not drinking out of
Everybody
that. I'm just
mental
gonna
and
get aged.
welcome to Kids in 2026.
I know. That's just
You have handcuffs in cell, like where they bring or bind you?
in front.
Okay, I was gonna say they're
But
how the hell are you gonna do that? You know, I have to do some like trapeze.
oh no, when I had to like flush the toilet, I literally had to like kick the button pretty much.
Yeah, you need to be quiet for 1 second. 1 Delta 65 Central. 3 juvenile males en route to DJJ. Starting mileage is 581.
Are they talking to him? Like, are they talking to each other? Like nothing happened, or am I tripping?
Alright, you guys can go ahead and talk if you want.
Dude, seriously.
Look at their haircut. They ain't human.
Oh, I was not sitting down. That's right. It was like steel, and there was white stuff all over the toilet. I'm just like, I'll pass on that.
My dad. Why my dad here?
What? My family isn't here. I guess they just told me already.
Just
Brian,
casually?
But, yeah, Brian.
Yeah, they have a lawyer. They're with a lawyer with you.
Well, my family loves me, so.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not getting. I'm gonna get disowned anyway. The lawyer is to get me disowned.
The more time the three boys spend reunited,
What the fuck? Nah, they were in. I don't care. They were in this shit together, bro. I don't care what they say. So you're telling me your homeboy just unalive his own mom and you just dab him up? Nothing like acting like nothing's wrong and talk about bullshit like.
the less remorse they seem to have.
Yeah, nobody cares.
I was arrested on my grandma's birthday last night. Last night was my grandma's birthday. I got to see her say happy birthday first.
Happy. They cracking jokes and shit, bro. Like.
Oh my god. Cat's gonna kill me. Why? She freaked out when I didn't answer her for 30 minutes.
Oh my god, no, cat.
She had everyone she knew blow up my phone. And
Fuck.
she called me like 30 times.
She's gonna freak out, dude.
100 times.
You gotta do something.
Instead of being worried about what Kat will think of him after she learns about the horrible things he's done, Brian only cares
Jesus
about her being
Christ.
mad at him for not responding to her texts. This just showcases the.
I really thought the two
lack of
friends were
understanding
innocent at first, bro.
I'm ready to die and get slapped about 30 times when I get back to school.
Oh, Kai's gonna slap me in the. Your friend's mother just got unalive. Why are you even thinking? Why is that even crossing?
School still graduating.
They talking like it's just another day. Nothing happened. Just another day.
It's my senior year. I was supposed to graduate this year.
Oh my god.
For the
bro.
first time, it seems as though the boys may be.
Did they know they were being
realized that
recorded
their
or
disturbing
not?
Actions will have long-term consequences. School, friends, and life as these boys know it will now be changed forever. Not long after arriving at the juvenile center, Brian
I hope those
family
motherfuckers
posted his
are like the two friends. I hope they're still in jail, but
in
it
the
seems like they
3.5
could do some
years
fucked up
prior
shit
to their
too.
court date. Brian finished
No
high school,
remorse on
started
anybody.
college, and was employed. On the other hand, Dylan wasn't offered a bond for 309 days, as the court was concerned that his history of mental
Holy
health
shit.
issues may lead him to
Loki
hurt
mocks
himself.
me.
When he finally was given a bond, it was $200,000, meaning
Welcome
there was
to Biden
essentially
lovers.
no way for him to post his bail. For his part in the crime, Dylan was sentenced to 828 days in jail, followed by 10 years of probation. Despite both boys having been charged with accessory
That's
after
not
the
enough,
fact
bro.
to second-degree murder, Brian was given a different sentence. At his hearing, Gail's sister spoke on the pain their family had suffered as a result of the actions taken by Gregory, Dylan, and Brian. In response, Brian said that he was sorry the tragic killing had happened, but that he was simply naive at the time and didn't take Gregory's murderous claims seriously.
Yeah, how could somebody do that? What the and then he just talks like it's another day when they're on the car. Oh yeah, I was listening to some...
Even at his sentencing, it seemed that Brian was wholly unwilling to take full accountability for his actions. In the end, he was sentenced to 14 years of probation, with the first 364 days of that term being served in the Volusia County Jail. According to Volusia County
Yo, I'm sorry if I may sound stupid, but probation is when you're not in jail, but you still like you gotta do some fucking work outside, and then you're monitored and shit, right?
Mike Chitwood,
They monitor you
Gregory
and shit.
Ramos is one of the top 3 sociopaths
you gotta do
he's
work
ever come in
outside
contact
in the
with,
street.
and it's easy to see why. For the brutal slaying of his mother, Gregory was charged as an adult and was sentenced to 45 years. in
They
prison.
should have gave him
His
life.
sentence can be reviewed again in 25 years.
They should have gave him
Gregory
life.
will serve a lifetime probation, no matter
Bro,
what.
anybody who like unalive somebody and it's like not self-defense should be in fucking prison until they die, bro. He's probably gonna be the same psychotic motherfucker or even worse if he does come out. Oh man. Alright. Yo, W video though, W video. I can't believe we finished that. You guys convinced me to finish this shit.